Good evening. Hello. How is everyone? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Usually I don't, well, typically, I don't do these reruns at all on stream because I'm like, nah. Not too interested, but for this one I am, because this one's the one where we find the funny vampire guy in the warp train, and I was like, previously when I first did the intervallo, I was like, I kind of wonder what voice like they'd give him. And here I am. Here we are, where they added the voice acting to the intervallo, which took quite a while, didn't it? When did I first do this intervallo? It was like, was it this year? Or was it last year? I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I started Limbus last year. I'm pretty sure. But hello, how is everyone? Beetle Rope, hello howdy, and JK Ignis. Is this intro new? Oh yeah, my new intro screen? Yeah, it's been around for like a while now, since last month I think. So yeah, welcome. There's also a new Be Right Back screen, just a heads up, but like who knows when I'll use that during the stream, but it's there. Hello, Laser and Darkness. How are you? Oh wait, not Darkness. Dark Madness. And Al, hello. Hello, Nakai and Yori. And Kari as well. And, I mean, okay. Here's the answer to the, thing that a lot of people might be wondering. Am I pulling on the new banners for Vampire Assault and Heathcliff, I guess? Probably not. Maybe I'll do a fun little 10 pull. I'm not too interested in these identities because at the end of the day, guys, I can probably extract them from the standard fare or something, right? Like, where are they gonna put them? Standard fare, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't see them here yet. Or maybe it's like somewhere else. I don't know. So you tell me. Hello, Zelius. How are you? Can't believe it's been a year since you started playing regularly watching Yuuko. Where did time go? Right? Time flies. But has it been a year since you started watching me? That's crazy, man. That means it's been a year since we've, I guess, since you've entered this chat and started interacting with me here. Everyone included, right? Funny Cassetti moment. I saw him get aura farmed in real time. Someone dialed the raccoons for a BRB screen? I mean, don't bet your chances on that, right? You played the intervallo 9 months ago. Wow, almost a year ago. That's so long. Crazy, right? Right now they're locked until Thursday? Oh yeah, okay, that's fine then. I mean, slowly saving up because honestly speaking, I don't even know who I really want to pull for. Because going by my gut feeling and predictions and judging how which Limbus Sinner gets released as a new ID, I'm like, I don't think that Honglu or Yi-sang will get a new ID or ego anytime soon, right? Like, their era is over for now. Like, I'm pretty sure we might be getting other Sinner IDs, so I'm just like, okay. So yeah. Gah, Kari, stop. I don't want to be spending any more pulls after the couple of incidents I've had previously. Arknight's collab traumatized me now. I'm afraid of missing out another collab pull. Oh no. I mean, listen, I don't think we're going to be seeing any more collaboration units for Limbus Company, at least for the most part this year. Not even next year, I would say. Maybe. I don't know. Early next year, I don't know. Because, you know, we haven't gotten an updated roadmap from Project Moon people themselves. Like, I feel like the Arknights collaboration was like a big deal in the works for like more than a year. So like, I don't know what game Limbus would reach out to. Like, it was nice that Hypergriff Lowlight was was willing to like say okay to Limbus Company, right? Is Wallpeepee coming next month? But who are we getting though? Just depends, because if it's someone that I don't really, you know, care for much, maybe I'll just, you know, not pull for them as much. It's okay, I'll do like a couple of pulls and then I'll just like back out, right? So, yeah. Blue Archive collab next trust. Oh no. Didn't they announce the collab 9 months in advance? Hello, and I don't know. It was almost a year ago, I would say. Is it a year ago? I don't know. It still feels like a long time since the like announcement, I would say. Limbus X Art Nights Part 2. Okay, you know what? If they announced that, I'd be so down. But then that means I would have to like save up. Listen. Wow. Limbus X Chaos Zero Nightmare would make you happy. Really? Never heard of that game before. Hello, Rain. LPB is the next event. Oh, okay. But like, wait, I heard that they were doing something funny with Wallpeepee since the schedule got like swapped around and switcheroo for like to make room or push the schedule back to December for that game fest or something. I don't know. But like, I kind of heard that something about no story, or was it no ID? I don't know. People were mad about it, but honestly, I don't care. I'm like, I'm just here. If something drops, I'll be there for it. It's gonna be someone from Library Ruina, Gregor and Ishmael, Han ID from Wallpeepee. Really? Wait, so we've had everyone else though? Okay. Limbus X Uma Musume. I mean, listen, if Uma Musume collaborated with Grand Blue Fantasy, we have a chance here for Limbus Company and Uma Musume. Listen. Okay, maybe that might be a stretch, but like, a slime can dream. That'd be kind of crazy. Ah, you caught me snacking already. Okay, you know what? Green grapes are still in season, kind of. Not really. Got another big bag of those and I'm just like munching on them. So, yeah. Focusing on the next kanto. Maybe because, well, Wallpeepee. Yeah. Are they gonna update the railway? Probably next season, right? Speaking of that, I still need to try to get under 100 turns. Because I was so close. 101 turn hurts, kind of. Hello, Syntax? I see you changed your profile picture. Interesting. Alright, Grand Blue Fantasy as I entered. Why are we talking about Grand Blue Fantasy? Oh, we're talking about, like, Limbus X Uma Musume collaboration would be kind of out of pocket, but, like, there is a chance because Uma Musume collaborated with Grand Blue Fantasy, and that's kind of like, you know, the closest thing we've got. No stories for it. Soft confirmed through KJH MD's live stream, so only IDs and egos. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine then. Alright. Arsenal collaborated with Av Musica. If they can make that work, PM can make an Uma Musume collab work, probably. Any staff at, like, side games that might be interested in Limbus, or maybe already a Limbus player. Listen. They're both owned by side games? Oh, really? Damn. Okay, you know what? Still. Listen. Hello, Kip. How are you? Thanks for popping by stream and saying hello. Okay, first off, when did I get this 3-star identity extraction ticket? I don't remember getting this at all because, like, I haven't really been actively logging in. Maybe I got it from the MD rewards, you know? It could be. Well, I mean, I don't trust myself at all or the game to give me a new character of some sort. New ID. It's probably gonna be a duplicate, guys. Let's be real here. Knowing my luck. During the 8K collab, login rewards? No. Even then, I would have used the ticket up, right? I don't think it's this. I think it's something else. I'm pretty sure I used it up already. Anyway, I could be completely wrong. Let's just use this. Okay, who am I getting? Alright, let's get this over with. Just one. Okay. Yep. See? I knew it. And Fost. Nrr. Okay, that's fine. Well, okay, how many poll tickets do I have though? Curiously enough. I have 3 and I have 34. So I have like 64 ticket pulls currently. Maybe I'll do like one funny 10 pull and I'll just like move on with the story because I do kind of want to get to the story with the voice acting. So, yeah. Do y'all know Goldship is an actual VTuber that's been streaming since 2018? Really? Oh, interesting. I've seen her stream with her other fellow, like, voice actor colleagues and whatnot. But I didn't know about that part. Gazzoy Ishmael for that temple? Surely we will get Mersault. I mean, it would be nice to get the Mersault ID, so to add another Blood Fiend to my, bleed team and whatnot. Oh wait, question. Why is there 2 banners? What's the difference? What's this? Is this just mainly raid up for the Warp Corporation IDs? And then this one's like mainly for the new ID, like Mersault here? Damn, he looks so old. So, yeah. Anyway. I have a fundamental hatred for Boston Sinclair due to how many duplicates we get. Oh no. My condolences, my guy. One for Warp Core IDs and the one for the new IDs. Ah, okay. So I guess I should just focus on this one. I don't really care about the other Warp IDs because I do have a few already, actually. But I don't really have them leveled up. Well, the only one I have leveled up is Yisang. Wait, not Yisang, sorry, Honglu. I was going to level up Yisang because there's like a event token bonus point score thingy if you use W Core employees, right? So it would be nice if I can get any of the new ones, but then I'll just like stick the other IDs that do give a bonus into the team, I guess, and then just bench them and use the usual team. So yeah. I'll just do one temple. Let's see what we get. Oh, nothing. Okay, that's fine. Wow. Nothing. Okay. You know what? That's okay too. We won't do another pull. I'm saving my pulls here, guys. I'm not giving in to this FOMO. Listen, I can shard like Mersault Blood Fiend when he comes out. I lost. Oh yeah. I know some of my viewers after the Arknights collaboration picked up Limbus company. I know someone in chat did. But unless you don't want me to call you out here. But I'm kind of glad because it makes me happy that my viewers kind of try out the games that I play. Make sure you're on hard mode? Yeah. Don't worry, because if I were on normal mode, it would mean I would see this instead of this. Okay, for the story, I'm pretty sure when I did this intervallo, it took me like 2 streams. So I think I would only go through some parts of the story. There are specific scenes that I do want to listen to the voice of. And that's the scene of where Dante and friends wake up and that funny scene. You know what I mean? With Faust, everyone waking up thinking that they're there, but Faust downright like says no repeatedly. I want to see that voice acted. That was like such a good scene. Though I don't know which stage that was from. Can someone let me know? And we'll probably read the last couple of stories for the last few stages where we kind of, I guess, encounter Cassetti. Person waiting until the next week to play the event because you gotta shard the 2 new IDs first? Ah, okay. Fair enough. We were supposed to arrive. Ooh, it's so nice to go through this event with voice acting. The first thing I saw when my vision returned was the perplexed look on Faust, who had entered the hibernation at the same time as I did. Okay, I don't think the scene I wanted to watch is here, guys. It's probably in the next couple of nodes. So, because at first I remember them kind of like showing this scene as an ominous sign, like, oh, something happened on the warp train. Is it the next node? Okay, we skip this one. Because I wanna see the funny scene. Isn't the next two? Maybe we'll just read the next two then. I think this is the part where they see the train and they're like super excited about it. I want to see Don Quixote's reaction. I think she was like super excited about it, right? This was my first impression of the warp train station. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. It's been so long since I've heard her voice. I want to see Donna and the random person screaming at each other. Wait, which one? Which scene is that? Alright, take care, Syntax. Thanks for dropping by. Good luck. Pay attention to class. Oh, they scream here? Okay, we listen. Heathcliff asked, gesturing towards Mersault with his chin.
모든 어프 열차 승강장은 그 둥지의 특징과 걸맞는 조형과 건축으로 도시 내에서도 유명하다. 승강장의 모습 그 자체로도 도시 명물 중 하나라고 칭송하는.
Man, new Limbus players would be really lucky to have these intervalos voice acted for them. Hello, Choice GD. Yep, I've already seen it. Literally, before I started stream, like a couple of seconds, I saw the post being posted on my feed, and I was like, whoa. I might do a VOD watch along afterwards, because I am not home at the time that the stream drops. If it's long enough, I'll do a VOD watch along. If it's not, then I won't really do much. I'll just like yap about it like on the next stream I do or whatever. They're treating him like her GPT. No, Mersault. Here's the yapping. People, you know, lately on my feed, I've been seeing a lot of like Mersault memes. Like a lot. And even cosplays too. I'm like, I don't know, is Mersault more popular overseas than in the West? Because in the Western community, the most popular like sinners I see are probably like Faust, Yisang, and Honglu. So and Dawn too. Maybe a bit of Radia. We have a few like hardcore Gregor fans as well. So she's so excited. Wait, do you guys need the volume a bit higher for this? You're quite fond of Mersault. I think it made me appreciate and like Mersault a bit more. Like when Canto 8 dropped and what his role in the story was. Like what he did. It was kind of funny, not gonna lie. Months ago, asking me the popularity poll, and Mersault was in the very middle of the chart for both favorite and least favorite. Ah, okay. It's kind of like a middle ground. Okay, if you're saying 20% audio and 80% slime, let's just change that up a bit. Let's make that a bit closer. I don't want to make it too loud as well. Main focus is... Oh god, is she screaming? Shoot, the volume on my end is kind of loud too. My ears! Dawn! Oh, okay. Who voice acted that? The screaming? 3 seconds of screaming duet. One of utter fascination, the other of unmitigated frustration. You know, I like the fact that this NPC character, their voice is muffled because of their helmet. Fixer from the north. Oh right, this is bringing back memories. They were so rude to us, calling us a ragtag band of hicks. Hello? I can't really tell if they sound like Dawn or not.
아유 저 조심해. 그렇게 무기를 든 채로 팔 4개를 붕붕 흔들면
혹시 그대의 옷
Dawn sounds so energetic.
괜찮겠는가? 오, 그래 그 포즈로.
The fixer, with a particularly impressive set of prosthetic arms, spent a few minutes venting several of his numerous grievances at us before storming off to a different platform.
역시 도시는 넓고 특이한 자들은 많군.
This is the best place to be for Dawn.
전신이 의체인 사람은 역시 도시엔 흔한 걸까요?
That's when Virgilia slowly walked up to our group.
그럼 도착해서 만나도록 하지.
붉은 시선께서는 함께하시지 않은 것이요?
W사의 정책상 색을 부여받은 자는 별도로 마련된 열차를 사용해야 한다더군.
1등석에도 1등석이 있는 거야?
어딜 가나 특색은 날개 차원에서 특별 대우를 해주나 보네요.
Has it really been like half a year since we've seen Virgilius? I guess because of the incident at the manor and what he did, kind of breached company policy and whatnot. They had him go off doing something else and we haven't seen him since. I wonder how he's doing, honestly. I miss him.
카로는 돌아가고 싶어. 내피 외로울 거야.
서로 맛이 다른 사탕을 3번이나 사주면서도 말하지 않았나? 그럼 파우스터 씨.
네.
Hello, Yoites. Didn't miss much. I mean, this is a rerun and I have seen the story already. But we just listened to Dawn and some other NPC scream at each other, if that's what you're missing. So also did a funny poll and didn't really get anything. So that's about it. Just one funny 10 poll, that's it. And the extraction ticket that I got. There's a bit of color now. You know, I still find it crazy that like, was it P-Core? Was it P-Core or was it like T-Core? That like took the colors away from society and whatnot. Imagine having that in real life. It would be kind of trippy, wouldn't it?
그래, 한두 푼도 아닌데 이런 것쯤은 있어줘야지.
The general response to this room was a surprise at the rows upon rows of expensive-looking sizable capsules. Flash freeze hibernation. Huh. I guess it really freezes our bodies in a flash. Are these actually safe, Faust? Please tell us.
안전이라는 말씀은
These things are supposed to freeze us solid, right? Can we really come back from something like that? Unfortunately, paying for subscription is what we have to do to keep our colors.
일시적인 사망 상태에 이르는 것은 맞지만 세포가 손상될 새도 없이 동결하는 것이니까요.
He called yoink dad. Oh, right. Yes.
송결 시에 발생하는 밀도의 증가나 수분 결정이 날카로워져 세포를 훼손하는 문제도 이 모델은 전부 해결한 것으로 파우스트는 알고 있답니다.
It's been a long time since we've been given the lecture about the process of the warp trains by Faust. I missed about half of what you said, but your point is that it's safe, right?
적어도 파우스트가 알고 있는 선에서는 그렇습니다. 혹여 문제가 있더라도 결국 도착 시에는 원점으로 돌아오니 문제가 없는 것과 다르지
Oh, right.
않겠죠.
And then it was in the warp train where Faust gets disconnected from the internet and she becomes all kind of cute and whatnot.
야, 안전하다는 걸 저렇게 길게 말하는 것도 재주다 재주.
네, 파우스트는 모든 방면에서 재주가 있으니까요.
Okay, but that still leaves a lot to be worried about. Just as I was wondering, however, I realized that there was something odd about the way she phrased that answer. As far as Faust is aware, are you saying it could be wrong?
파우스트는 대체로 틀리지 않습니다. 하지만 신도 아니죠. 파우스트가 아직 구하지 못한 정보도 세상에는 존재합니다.
Still exists a world of information to which Faust has yet to access.
진실과는 어긋날 수 있는 것이죠.
Therefore, while Faust may speak the facts, saying Faust is the other Faust in the other Discord, right? Some peeps in Korea and now global has started calling disconnected Faust Fa? What is there like a reason for that? Hello, Coffee, how are you?
좋긴 좋네. 피사 정도면 북부 끝자락에 있는 지역인데 눈을
Yep, we're playing Limbus Company. Or at least going through this rerun event because I want to like hear the God. What is the heavy breathing from Dawn? Oh no! What did I do for the voice acting here? I don't think I read out their voice lines the first time around. Dawn ASMR. The hoo-has.
보니까 돈키호테 그 신발 빨긴 하는 거야?
Right, asking about the shoes. Can't play the event because you're not too deep into the story. Like, you do play, but you haven't progressed to this point. This might be spoilers for you then, Coffee, if you don't mind. Well, I mean, I might be skipping around the story just to see and listen to iconic moments, but those moments are a bit spoilery territory, not honestly, so do be warned. This event is only unlocked if you get to Kanto 7, I think. Yes. If you finished Kanto 6, then this intervallo would be available for you. Yep. Hello, Berlioz. Could you please briefly explain Limbus Essence? Because I tried it once, but I understood nothing. Like, the story? Did you try playing the game, Berlioz? I mean, in my short TLDR, to keep it from spoiler territory, it's about a ragtag band of group of people working under the company Limbus Company, and you are Dante, the manager who oversees his employees, forced into that position. And you got amnesia, and you're trying to figure out what the hell you're doing, and you're gathering these fun little trinkets for your company, and yeah. And that's about it, and kind of going through everyone's, character stories and whatnot. It builds up to a bigger story later on, kind of like that. There's so much to say, and I don't really want to say too much,
아니, 생각해보니까 우리 그 고래 뱃속에서 한참 같이
You don't mind? You skip anyways? You skip the story? Oh no! Okay.
그 고래가 터지면서 온갖 찌꺼기들이 다 묻었었잖아. 옷이랑 신발 할 거 없이.
Oh yeah, that too, from what Kari said. Like, the characters are based off of classic literature, and their events kind of are based off of that, with a few twists here and there. Oh, you want to know about game mechanics? Okay. I don't think I can explain it in simple terms, but each center has 3 skills, and they have different quote-unquote elements. You know, the colorful color ones, each different types, and also a weapon type as well. And how would you describe Limbus Company gameplay? It's kind of like dragging the things, or even chaining the skills that you're using. If you can make them more powerful if they're the same color, kind of, the more of the same ones. Or if you do the other battle event, you just like link it to the other enemy skills and you kind of like clash with them, kinda. Okay, win rating, true, you can do that. Yeah, but it's mostly turn-based. Yeah. Should we send them to Escu video like old times? Honestly speaking, guys, when I first started with Limbus Company, I know you guys recommended Escu's videos, but to be honest, I've never watched them. I never watched them, to be honest. I'm just like, I do whatever in Limbus. If it gets me somewhere, it gets me somewhere. But reading is very important because you would know how to counteract certain mechanics and whatnot. Well, sometimes, like, at some point I didn't really need to read, and it was more so of like a gut feeling, or like, oh, I probably need to do this and this and this for this to happen. You know? It's like the more you play it, the more you kind of understand it, just intuitively. I've kind of like gotten to that point.
그래서 우리 그 살점이랑 피 같은 옷들 세탁하느라 고생 좀 했었고.
The only reason to watch Escu videos is Sin Infinity mechanics and offense level and defense level mechanics. I guess if you kind of want to get into the nitty-gritty details, then I'm more of a casual player, so that doesn't really matter to me too much, but
별로 유쾌한 기억은 아니지만 그랬었죠.
Chat just yelled at Yuko 100 contradicting ideas, and Yuko picks the strap from the CEO chat sword. Kind of, essentially. Or I cook up my own strategy, you know?
그때 돈키호테 혼자 저 운동화를 끝까지 안 벗고 버티고 있었다니까.
Alright, okay, in this scene, to explain it for the viewers who don't really know, basically, Dawn's been wearing these same pair of shoes all this time, and I don't think she's taken them off since then. So, from 24/7, she wears them anywhere to everywhere, and to sleep, probably. Imagine that.
보니 좀 꼬질해 보이긴 하네요.
자신의 애마를 품 안에서 함부로 떼어놓는 기사를 본 적이 있는가?
I guess Limbus is a bit more easier to understand for people coming from the previous game, because the previous game, like, battle mechanic is very similar to Limbus Company. A bit more simpler, so. If Kyostin... I think Kyostin V has too many games on his plate, especially when making guides and whatnot. But, I mean, if he plays in his free time, then good on him to just, you know, do stuff on his own and relax instead of, you know, focusing on work. Somewhere that Dawn sleeps with her shoes on? Right, yeah, that was the thing, right? Hello, cool dog, how are you? You know, I barely even have time to play games, like, off-stream, because either I'm doodling, or I'm kind of working on something, or society has gripped me by my ankles and I gotta do stuff. And I only ever play games on stream, guys. Listen, I share my experience with you. Even if you don't watch those videos or live streams.
저자들은 단 한순간도 조용히 있는 법이 없걸.
와, 그런데 오티스 씨도 이런 곳에 와보신 적이 있나 봐요?
뭐 옛날에는 이런 비슷한 VIP 좌석을 제공받고는 했지. 유난 떨 필요는 없다.
You play Lobotomy Corporation, but you watch the lore video for the story. Fair enough, fair enough. Everyone has their own preferences in consuming the media. I'm sort of like that too. For some games, I'm just like, I don't want to read. I'll just read a quick summary video of some sort. And like, some people present it in like a really nice, digestible way, honestly. It makes it so much more easier to understand. And also when they add like little details and whatnot, makes me appreciate it.
어이, 1등석에는 한 번도 사고가 난 적 없었던 거 확실하겠지?
여러분의 불안감 조성을 방지하기 위해 워프 열차에서 일어났던 사고에 대한 기록들은 열거하지 않겠습니다.
How much backstory before Limbus Yuuko knows by now? Like, before I played Limbus? And how much I knew about the franchise? I feel like I knew a bit about Ruina. Not so much about Lobotomy Corporation. Beep. Oh, looks like the train is about to depart.
P사의 PW612 워프 열차 곧 탑승 수속을 마감합니다.
What? It's the warp train announcer voice. Wait, I remember seeing someone online asking like who voice lined these? Who was the voice actor? Because they were like speculating on who it was, and I don't think I saw like a final answer, so to say. They don't really like credit who voices what in the story, honestly, and it kind of sucks in my opinion. Your wife, Ishmael?
그럼 너무 늦기 전에 캡슐에 들어가도록 하죠.
The other sinners made it to their capsules, no problem, but I felt like I was the one who was fumbling. Come on, Dante.
긴장하셨나요, 단테? 워프 10분 전. 제가 돕도록 하죠.
Yeah, imagine the amount of hair,
우선
like
기댄다는 느낌으로 서신 뒤
care and time it takes to like, you know, wash and dry off like Ishmael's hair or even Radio's hair. They both have so much hair. I mean, I can relate. Foss expertly guided me into the capsule as though she'd done something like this before, then pressed the button inside the capsule that closed the hatch. Look at these, man. Haven't seen this image in so long. Look at Dawn and her pose. She's so funny. Yuuko hair slimy? No, my hair is fine, okay, guys? Maybe not in slime form because slime form doesn't have hair, but I mean, it's round.
너무 걱정하지 마세요. 금방 다시 보게 될 겁니다, 단테.
Honestly, if I were to play Lobotomy Corporation, maybe I'll play it like once or twice on stream and then not play it ever again. Or play it off stream because it feels like a grindy game, doesn't it? So, and I don't know how stream would go because it's just like management simulator essentially, right? So I thought I heard a brief sigh, but the hatch shut tightly before I could ask her anything. Memorization game, really? Really? Okay. The last thing I saw before my capsule began to fill with gas was Foss climbing into her own capsule opposite of mine. Little did I know back then what she really meant by, "We will meet again, in but a moment."
단테, 일어나야 합니다.
What?
단테,
Immediately. Wake up, Dante, wake up! But one thing I knew for sure was,
상정 외의 상황입니다.
uh-oh. You know, I just noticed this little detail. I don't think I noticed it the first time around. Is that like frost on Dante's clock head? Is it that cold? I mean, I guess they did get put into like the cryo chamber here. That something had seriously gone wrong. Well, okay, so the funny moment is in the next node. So we can read that. We're here already? Wow, I guess that wasn't an exaggeration at all. It all really happened in a blink of an eye. The first victim. Dante. As always, Faust was giving me her usual look, which was complete lack of any emotive expression. Which, I suppose, is why I didn't immediately register that something had gone awry.
도착하지 않았습니다.
How do you say that, Fong? Is that how you say Faust's nickname? When she's disconnected from the Discord? But once I finally came to and had some time to digest that odd reply, I looked at her face once again and realized that her expression was more antsy than usual by a microscopically minuscule degree. So this train is still running?
그렇습니다.
Then where are we?
어디인지 알 수 없는 좌표의 차원 어딘가를 표류하고 있을 것이라고 판단되네요.
Right, we are in my turf now, an unknown dimension. I mean, I'm just a bystander. I'm just watching. Imagine Slime Yuko there, being like, hey guys. Sorry guys, I'm munching on a grape right now. I took a reflective, deep breath from the sheer horror of the numerous implications stuffed into that dryly delivered sentence. Hello, weeb. Yep, it's a train. It's a warp train. Where, supposedly, you travel from one destination to another in a blink of an eye. That is, if you are in a capsule freeze thing, so you don't experience the whole, like, what, million-year journey or whatever. That's a conspiracy theory you have there, Howdy. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything about that. When that passed, the first thing that struck my mind was that we were about to suffer the very thing that we were so worried about. I see. But I soon found myself calming down. Yeah, this had to be part of Faust's plan. She probably saw this coming from a mile away. I'm sure she's about to proudly tell me every little detail of her plan that will help us out of this situation. But this is all part of the plan, right, Faust? Uh-oh, hesitation. That was an unusually long silence from Faust.
절반은 맞고 절반은 틀립니다.
With that, Faust left me to flounder in a chaotic stream of vaguely terrifying information as she began stopping by each capsule to wake the sinners. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to hear.
벌써 도착한 거야? 야, 진짜 눈 감았다 같으면.
아닙니다.
No.
뭐야, 진짜 도착한 거야? 정말 눈 감았다 뜨니까.
아닙니다.
도착한 거예요? 생각보다 겁먹을 필요가 전혀
아닙니다.
Oh no.
아닙니다.
Oh no, Isang, right? He didn't even get to say a single sentence.
아직 아무 말도 안 했네만.
I have not uttered a single word yet. There was a brief cheer, a little hurrah about regaining our colors, followed by a flat-tone explanation of our current predicament, which was then followed by a long, loaded silence, which was a sequence of events I had the pleasure of watching play out on about 10 consecutive occasions.
단테,
It's like no, 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 no.
우선 지금의 상황을 다시 한번 설명해야만 할 것 같습니다.
And that brings us to the present.
그러니까
You know, Project Moon, like, they should have done it for all of the sinners. I really wanted to see everyone's reaction because it was only like half of them, right? What about Ishmael's? What about Otis's? What about Honglu's? Roshu would probably be like, are we here? But acronym.
지금 이 열차는 아직도 운행 중이고
우리는 어딘지도 모를 처운을 떠돌고 있다는 거냐?
그건 뭔가 멋있게 들리는군.
제일 중요한 건
Oh, right. What was Dawn's reaction too? I think she would be the most excited about, like, getting off the train.
그렇습니다.
뭐 하자는 거야, 당신?
The sinners each began to voice their anger. Of course, this wasn't the first time Faust and Virgilius intentionally and knowingly omitted certain details about what's to come.
이게 말이 된다고 생각해? 여긴 계획이 틀어졌다고 문 열고
Right,
도망갈 수
and
있는 말이야.
this was the intervallo where I guess the sinners kind of had enough of Faust being so secretive and whatnot.
문을 연다 하여도 수천 내로 몸이 산산조각 날 것이다.
Faust wakes up the sinners in the same order their cantos take place. Oh, really?
그래도 파오, 앞으로 어떻게 할지 정도는 다 계획해 둔 거지? 그렇지?
Well, now that I think about it, it was like Greg, and then it was Radia, and then Sinclair, and then it was Isang.
그렇지?
Faust, whom I had rarely ever seen at loss for words, was unusually slow to respond.
쟤왜 저렇게 얼빠진 모습인데?
She gives me a sideways glance. There must be something that she can't discuss in front of the sinners. Guys, let's pause for a bit. She said that something unexpected happened. What wondrous transportation mechanism, dear Faust, I must acquire for you? Dawn, maybe. The other sinner's anger was completely understandable. It also makes sense that this continued lack of communication was harming our trust in Faust. Alright, we're going to go over the situation from the start, okay? But just letting things play out might really turn everyone against Faust, and for good. Besides, I doubt Faust woke us up in the middle of the trip just to spite us. First things first, I gotta get the sinners to calm down. Then I'll ask Faust to tell us what happened. If there's a problem, we'll figure it out and deal with it as we move along. Yeah, can you explain this to us?
당신이 그렇게 정하셨다면요.
그래, 화만 내서 해결된 일이 별로 없긴 했지.
감사합니다. 그럼
After some time, the gist of Faust's explanation was as follows. The cause of this issue, as always, involved a certain contract and unilateral decision from the higher-ups of Limbus Company. W Corps, having caught wind of Limbus Company's recent distortion contract management promotions, decided to contract us to deal with a mysterious repeated series of incidents suspected to have been caused by distortion. After multiple failed attempts to resolve it on their own, of course. Hold up a second. Where are these companies? Where is Limbus Company promoting our, like, distortion services? Like, through flyers, like emails, mail. I don't think there's like emails or anything of the sort in the world of Limbus, is there? There is technology. So I'm like, texting? Question mark? Like, how does the marketing team do their thing? Like, how are we getting sponsors here? How are we getting investors to invest in our company here? How are we earning money? Where is the Limbus company making the money from? Oh, LinkedIn. You know that live streaming is just so Limbus has VTubers promoting them, like, most likely. Damn, imagine if Limbus company had their own VTuber or streamers. Crazy. Limbus bus pin-up calendars? Not like this. Raid Shadow Legends, of course. Crazy. The real issue was the passengers were disappearing.
사라진다니? 이 열차에서는 그러고 싶어도 그럴 수 없지 않은가?
그 부분을 포함하여 저희가 이유와 결과를 알아내야 하겠죠.
Did W-Corps share anything to get us started?
그 점이 이번 오해를 만든 가장 중요한 부분인 것 같군요.
She explained that W-Corps refused to share anything about the trains because they were concerned about disclosing the secrets of their singularity. That's probably why they sought out an upstart business like Limbus Company to deal with this, now that I think about it. We wouldn't even know where to start if we didn't have access to the information that the identity cards had to offer. Foss produced what appeared to be a keycard from the W-Corps logo on it before continuing with her explanations. Limbus YouTube channel where they post Kanto highlights with obnoxious emoji music. Oh no. Karen plushie review. You know, why doesn't any of the other sinners just, you know, stream as a side hustle? I'm sure they have time, right? Well, I mean, if they do that, I guess they would, like, capture the moments Dante does his, like, time reversal thing. Maybe that's, like, you know, confidential company secrets, so maybe not.
중요한 단서는 전부 감추고 정답을 찾아오라고 하는 건 좀 불친절한 것 같네요. 적어도 T사에서는 멋진 배지도 주고 대표님이 조수로 따라와서
Radia doing gacha pulls? Crazy.
파우스트 씨도 마음고생이 많으셨을 것 같아요.
Some sinners grew more receptive after hearing her explanation, albeit with a sigh.
맞아요. 이해가 아주 안 되는 건 아니지만 파우스트 씨의 행동이 하나하나 감시당하고 있는 건 아니잖아요.
그건
But not everyone was willing to let this go without saying their piece.
다음엔 참고하도록 하죠.
You know, now that I look at this, Foss' expression looks a bit more concerned. I don't think I looked too into her expression the first time around. The little details, guys. And that's about all I can do for her. It's an undeniable fact that her actions have disappointed the sinners. We do know there are paper delivery since Mira always gets his morning and evening newspaper. If the Limbus company bus is always on the move, how do they get the papers delivered then? That's my question.
그래, 뭐 일단 일은 벌어졌으니까 여기서 평생 썩어야 하는 상황은 피한 것 같고.
그 부분을 관리자님과 잠시 상의해 보도록 하겠습니다.
The Deviath? So do they just like go and track down the bus just to make their delivery? What are we discussing, Faust?
목소리는 낮추는 게 좋을 것 같군요, 단테.
Okay, listen. I don't think I've played with those IDs. I do have probably Radia and Sinclair's Deviat's IDs, but I don't think I've played them to the point where they explode. So I don't think I've experienced that yet. Though I do know they have a time limit of some sort, and they just outright die after a certain amount of turns or something like that. Why are we whispering? Your secretive attitude only exacerbated my already battered sense of safety.
제젤 샤프트. 아니, 파우스트가 연결되지 않습니다.
I'm sorry, what? Right, this is the first time that Faust mentions her Faust Discord server to us.
저는 파우스트의 정보를 열람할 수가 없는 상태입니다.
And just like that, the ominous feeling I had turned out to be right. Wahoo! Okay, that was the one voice acted scene that I kind of wanted to tune in on. And then the next one, I think I wanted to... probably at the end, where we fight Cassetti, so now I can just speed through the rest of these stages and win rate. So I'll just use this team before swapping to, I guess, some other team, I guess, at the end. Because I want to fight Cassetti with my Blood Fiends. So we'll just do this. Kind of funny how during the Christmas snow and intervallo, it was implied that that the most famous one was the one with the red coat and big bag. Win rate, it's been so long, though I don't think there's going to be much of a difference with hard mode, since my units are like all leveled up and whatnot, so they're good. I don't remember if I struggled with this intervallo or not. Probably at the end. Oh, I just realized I have Ishmael on my team. Whoopsies. Okay, that's fine too. Did I try and gacha the new units? Unfortunately, no. The funny 10 pull, nothing came home, so I don't plan on pulling anymore, to be honest. I'll just like shard the Mersault ID and maybe the Heathcliff one? I don't know. Just to make my life a bit more easier farming event tokens. Like, what stage? Is it worth farming the event stages? Or nah? I mean, I might just farm like the normal stages because that would be easier to do, wouldn't it? So I should swap to the other team so I can get more tokens actually that I set up like before stream started.
여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
There we go.
파우스트군, 이들은 승객의 모습을...
Dies pretty easily and no dungeon. I heard, or I think I saw a post online saying that Cassetti gets a debuff if you have Blood Fiends on your team. And it's kind of funny how that's kind of lore accurate, right? Because my guy is kind of afraid of them. Or like I guess Dawn in general, right? Does it stack, or is it like any amount of Blood Fiends on the field that he gets like spooked? Right. I made this team so I can get like a bit of a bonus boost. So the only character... Oh, for some reason... Oh, you have a 40% boost here. Why does Talu have a 40% boost? Do I have any other sinners? Oh, I do have Dawn here. Right, here we go. So that's like 40, 60, 80 and 100% bonus for event tokens. So yeah. Anything W core boost? No. I know, but like, why is Honglu's 40% while these three are 20%? That's my question. Oh right. You know what? This one. Oh, okay. His ego. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, past me was probably cooking something up and I forgot. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, for this team, I mean, it's kind of a wacky team, honestly. So we'll just throw you in. I don't think I have you leveled up. And then let's have Radia, Otis, and you. And you, and then let's add... let's maybe you here. Here we go. We'll do that.
네, 출발하죠.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
Team's a bit under-leveled, or so the game says, but it doesn't matter if I'm like, you know, not gonna let anyone die before then. You should roll for roll mirror for the Bloodfiend team. It would be funny. But my pulls though, Beetle Rope. I would have to wait until Thursday to shard him in the shop. Remember when I used to do like manual chaining? Those were the days. And now I just learned the power of win rating because I've gotten lazy. Wait, did any of you roll for the new Mersault ID? The vampire one? Or Bloodfiend one, I guess? Did you get the Ami announcer? Oh yeah, I did. I got it on the first day of the collaboration. Or like before stream, because I was like, there's no way I'm missing this. As an Ikemen expert, does Mercedes ID count as Ikemen? Unfortunately, not to my taste. I'm sorry, guys. He doesn't hit. So, he does not get my lunacy, unfortunately. I have so many yellow boxes, guys. I have so much to spare. Listen. Mersault is literally a prince with long hair. He's a textbook Ikemen. Listen! Even if he has the status doesn't mean that he's to my taste, you know? W Cliff is pretty crazy though. Okay. W Heathcliff? Not too bad, honestly, but I don't know. Do I get him? Is he good? What's everyone's impression of the new ID? I mean, I think I've seen some people say that Mersault is pretty good in Bloodfiend teams. But what about Heathcliff? How's he? Like, I feel like no one's been talking about Heathcliff. Poor Heathcliff has been neglected. Do I have a preference-ality? No. But I do like Ikemens that are kind of buff too. Like, what about Changyue? OPP, they're hot. Listen. Hello, Espresso. How are you? Both IDs are tanky as hell? Really? W Cliff can solo Earl King boss fight? I feel like a lot of IDs nowadays can probably solo boss fights if you try hard enough. Who was the crazy person to do that? I feel like with every new ID that comes out, there's always that one person who's like, what if I just stick this singular ID on a boss and see if they can win? Wait, did I get a lot of event tokens? I don't know. How much do I have right now? Did it show me? Did it tell me? No, not really. Okay, that's fine. Recharge. I might as well use my boxes. There we go. Enter. I kind of forgot that I was streaming today and I like unknowingly automatically used up my energy thingies and turned them into modules, and I was like, uh-oh.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
Hello, Panzer. One of the funny parts of W Cliff's kit is that he can just remove his stagger bar effectively. Really? Wait. Why? How? Okay, we're just gonna sick everyone on with like win rate. They'll win eventually. Use Vampire Dawn to solo her Kanto boss? Aha, okay. 140 modules and 60 boxes? No, listen, I used to have over 200 modules. I used to have a lot until I had to like spend all of it on EXP ticket grinding and farming. And that's why I have like a lot of maxed out Heishos. They were the only reason, guys, okay? I'm slowly getting back my modules. I do know that like spending lunacy, the first lunacy of the day, to replenish the Encephalon bar thing is kind of okay and doable, worth it. But like for me, who's played other gacha games, like it's, in my mind, it's counterintuitive. It's not worth it in my mind. I don't like using gacha currency to replenish stamina. Slime gathering randoms back. Listen, I need to gather my randoms back too for the next couple of banners. I'm broke.
다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아왔는데도 지금
받아볼 텐데.
You know, I haven't really been paying attention to the fight because everything just like, yeah, it's very flashy. But how does Halu's thing look like in Yisang? I didn't really look. I see someone has a barrier. I can't tell who that is. Oh, that's Yisang. Oh wait, that's Halu over there. You know, they're kind of cute. Look at that. They're twinsies. They're blue.
받아볼 텐데.
When you have to do the deed of burning money for stamina, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's true. That's only when I'm like super desperate, you know, Lynn? Recommend to spend the 26 lunacy recharge? Really? Wah, but I don't do it anyway. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not a min-maxer for Limbus, so... I don't think there will be a day where I will resort to like spending lunacy on stamina. So oh, I love the blender skill. It's so pretty. I've been using the Heisho team so often that I kind of miss using my bleed team. And speaking of bleed team, I need to level up like the other bleed IDs that I have, because I might as well for other sinners, because I don't really do that unless they're like a sinner that I really like. Because I got the Kurokumo Ishmael ID and that one does bleeding, right? And I think that's fun. I don't really have that many like other neat Ishmael IDs leveled up. The only one that I did level up was like the Shichen one, because I like Shichen.
어쩔 수 없어요. 저희같이 긴 무기를 쓰는 사람들은 좁은 곳에서 금방 지치기 마련이니까요.
Sorry, I just wanted to hear Honglu's voice.
피분수가 폭죽보다도 높이 솟아올랐어.
Okay, did I get extra tokens? I think I did.
아름다움을 잃지 않게.
Oh, speaking of Honglu, it was only recently that I found out, maybe last month or so. Yeah, I think it was last month. But I didn't really mention it because it kind of didn't really pop into my mind during the other Limbus streams. But did you know Honglu's voice actor is a VTuber essentially? I mean, we do know for a fact that some of the voice actors in Limbus Company, the Sinners, they do stream. But like, I didn't realize Honglu's voice actor was one of them because I knew Heathcliff's voice actor was a streamer. And was it Roshu or was it someone else who was a streamer? It was like Heathcliff and someone else that I knew, but I didn't know about Honglu. But yeah. Was it Otis? I think it was Otis who was the other one. Maybe. Yeah, and then recently he appeared on like a super popular EN VTuber's stream to sing like Millie's Tian Tian song. And I was like, oh, that's neat. The crossover. Oh, Otis's V is also a VTuber? Oh, wow. Huge. Do you hear that, Beetle Rope? Yeah, I'm not familiar with Rie's content, but I think they're with Phase Connect. That's about all I know, honestly speaking. So, yeah. It's kind of neat seeing the foreign voice actors interact with like the EN community. It's kind of cool, actually. Heath and Sinclair's VA were in a BL visual novel together? I mean, with the Korean voice acting industry, like, the people, it's probably like a close-knit community. They probably run into each other quite often when getting, like, jobs and whatnot. Voice work. Alright, and then there was that Heathcliff interview a couple months back. Yeah, that was the thing. I think that was about it for all like the EN interactions with the voice actors, I feel. Unless there were more that I missed. I'm not too sure. We spent $500 for the last wall PP with the goal of getting 12. Wait, is Netzak the one announcer that I got? The green-haired dude? That everyone kind of liked? I think I saw a lot of fan art of him on my timeline. Oh, that's rough. Limbus rates are kind of like funky, honestly. Which is like, unfortunate. Uh-oh. I mean, thank goodness that I haven't spent too much on Limbus Company. And I only did it for the Battle Pass and the Amiya announcer, I believe. Yeah, I think those are the only two spendings that I've kind of done. Ish? And I feel like I did something else too. Did I buy a ticket pack? No, I think I bought one of the ticket packs as a just-in-case for the Arknights collaboration. So it's only that and the Arknights collaborations that I was willing to, like, spend money on. Oh no, Heathcliff VA! He missed his Kathy. Oh look, Amiya! That was an effective attack! Thank you, Amiya! It's so nice to hear Amiya in Limbus Company. It's like, yes, I remember Arknights. You know, even though I press win rate, I do see from like the corner of the screen, someone's skill hit like a struggle or a hopeless. And I'm like, it's okay. They're not gonna die immediately. Supportive daughter bunny, yes. Voice lines for the sinners, like the new intervallo. Yeah, I listened to like the first couple of nodes because there was that one scene I wanted to listen to. So we're kind of past that, so we're kind of breezing through all these rerun stages. Since like I've read the story already, right guys? And I'm only interested in some of the moments where I'm like curious about the voice acting. So I'm going to be reading the near the end of the intervallo nodes, where we kind of face off Cassetti and friends. Announcers? No, I didn't change the voice lines for the announcers. I think I've only had like Dante during the entirety of me playing like Kanto 1 to like Kanto 8, honestly speaking. Oh, you're talking about Amiya's special voice lines. Okay, I see now. I don't think I've heard them, but I think I've seen them online. Someone posted like a whole screenshot caption of it. It's kind of cute. So it would be nice if I can catch them all live, but would that be feasible? Maybe. Alright, take care, Howdy. Good luck with your assignment, and thank you. Wait a second. What do you mean the slime model was exploding? Please, save the slime. If you guys don't know what Howdy's talking about, TLDR, they've been working on a Yuuko slime model in Blender for a project assignment, which is kind of cute, honestly. But then there's been some weird, funny stuff happening, so yeah. It's kind of cute when my viewers do stuff or make fan creation. Makes me happy, but also very interesting to see what you guys make. Amiya's like, soon, defeat them all. Still feels weird hearing her speak Japanese in a Korean voiced game. Somewhat, but I mean, I can see why some people, like you, Kari, feel a bit weird about it. I'm just like, I'm okay with it. It's fine. I'm used to hearing Amiya, so I'm okay with it. There we go. And then another fight. Who are we fighting in this one? I don't know. Was there any other, like, scenes in the past that I really liked from this intervallo? I wonder. I don't remember any other specific moments, to be honest. Aside from, like, the ending. You miss Mayors? Maybe we'll see her again in the next Limbus X Arknights collaboration. If that ever happens. Who knows? Okay, listen. If Limbus Company, if Project Moon, if CEO Man himself manages to snag another contract deal to do another collaboration, what do you think would happen? Where would we be? You know what? The next place I would want them to be thrown into would be Sami. Throw them into Sami. Let's see the fun shenanigans happen there. Oh, they won't do another collaboration? Damn, that's unfortunate. I mean, they can probably do a Mayor's voice pack, right? Mayor's is technically Limbus Company Project Moon IP, right? So they can do whatever they want with that character. KJH is like OC. I've been seeing a lot of memes of people saying like that's his like OC insert character or something like that. Let's go, Yi-san! I don't know if the screen is intentionally just like tripping out because of the W-core centers, or if it's just the map environment, because like I legitimately can't tell. But I mean, it's a cool effect, you know, that like distorty effect that kind of pops up. Oh, so it is from the W-core IDs? Okay. So I'm not crazy. W-core Otis has a voice line saying you shouldn't rip space while the train is running. That's why? Ah, okay. Funny things will happen if you do that, maybe. Maybe you get sucked in and then you get lost in the random dimension and you can never go back home. Mersault just doing his best to deal as much damage as he can there. Gregor doing a lot. He healed a bit. I kind of forgot how, like, Gregor heavily relies on, like, self-healing because he takes so much damage. There we go. Perfect. Oh wait, no, one more. Uh-oh. No! Honglu! What, he lost that one? Okay, this should finish them both off, right? Surely. Perfect. And then... oh, this chapter. Okay, this is where they found the employee, right? That's still alive, and then they just shove him into the emergency capsule thingy. How much damage did she do? She did so much. Wow. Okay, we're getting near the end here. Maybe I should actually level up the Blood Fiends because I think some of them are actually at level 50. Is Radia at... nope, she's at 55. Gregor's at 50. She's at 55. She's at 53. 55. You know what? 53 is fine. Not Yishang losing his clash there. Oh no. A sudden thought just popped up. How do announcers work? Because you know how some things are just like canon in general, like Mirror Dungeon and all that? And then the device that we use to select IDs to be put into battle So, where do the announcer voices come from? Or is it just like an automatic voice or something like that? Or is it just actually them in the sidelines? Probably not, right?
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Oh, just voice recorded? Okay. Wait, that's kind of disappointing then. So wait, then you have pre-recorded like TikTok voices from Dante? To a normal person, that would just be like TikTok sounds coming out of your device. It's like, oh, they wouldn't even know that it's actually dialogue because only the singers can understand.
아, 여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
기원을 갖춘 그대로 무너져.
There we go. Couple more.
받아볼 테니.
That's true. Focusing on battles so no time for talks. So me having the Honglu voice recorded messages just play out. Oh, I forgot these things heal. Oh no! Oh, Honglu, he's so cute. And okay, it's okay. He sounds fine. He's okay. Don't worry about him. He'll heal after this battle. It's not a dungeon or anything. I just realized that I don't have any healing egos aside from like Radia. I mean, if we don't count the Blood Fiend's self-healing from skills, but like healing egos in general. I'll only react to himself dying in battle. But like you guys said, it's a pre-recorded message.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
자, 이번은 이쪽으로 밀고. 자, 진정하세요.
Maybe after this event, after I go through all the stages, maybe I'll come up with a team that will help, you know, speed up the farming process. Does anyone know like the strat for that? Maybe let me know after I get to it. There we go. Radia again. I feel like I'm not getting that many tokens from the event bonus rewards. It's okay. First I need wisdom. Different game? I guess I should use the lunacy thing here, right? Okay, I'll just use it. Here we go. Then I maxed out again. It kind of hurts using lunacy, but it's okay. If you guys say it's worth it, then I'll just use it for this stream. I have so much lunacy? Compare me to the other people in my community who have like over 50 lunacy. Sorry, 50k lunacy. Or like tickets too. The highest I've saved up was probably like 32k before the Arknights collaboration. Wow. And eventually I hope to save up more than that. We casually do MD runs and eventually get the event rewards eventually. Here's the thing, Delius, I don't do that. I don't do MD frequently enough. And like, most of the time, whenever these rerun events happen, I don't get all the rewards because I don't get enough tokens, obviously. So, farming is the only way for me to like, or actively farming is the only way for me to like, get it. Wait, why was Hong's attack so cute there? Why was he winking? Hello? Sometimes I forget to do the weekly MD. Listen, I know it's bad, but like... MD takes a long time to do. For me, at least. It's like a single IS run, essentially, if I like speed through it. Even in an hour in my day, I'm just like, ugh, it takes so much time. I haven't even completed this week's MD either. $750 lunacy beatdown. I just rely on the weekly maintenance and lunacy rewards. And by that, I didn't read, but we got an extra 300 lunacy from what? I don't know.
매일 보아왔는데도 지금은 감회가 새로워요.
Wow, so much damage, Yi-sang. Who do you plan on sharding, Beetle Rope? I mean... approximately how many yellow box crates do you need to get enough shards for like a single sinner? Because it's like 400 shards per dispense, right? So... This run is going very well. No failed clashes yet. $150? Ah, okay. 400 if you're very unlucky. Uh-oh. Got the Boston Honglu Heisho. Would like to shard Mir and perhaps Gregor or Radia Heisho. Ah, okay, I see. The Heisho team is super fun. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Well, good luck, Beetle Rope, if you end up pulling for any of the IDs. And who knows, maybe you'll get enough shards, too. I mean, you can still get boxes from this event, right? So, don't they usually give like 10 yellow boxes? Or was it 20? I don't remember. Saving more wall PP and got all the boxes already. Just remember that for wall PP, you can shard previous wall PP season IDs, but you can't shard the like current ones, unfortunately, even like after a week or something, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. So is there anyone that you wanted? Ah, Magic Goddess. She's fun. I'm kind of glad I got Magic Otis ego. Because, wait, was that wall PP ego? Or was that just a standard one? I think there was an ID for her, right? Anyway, the ego for Magic Otis is super handy. I love the high coin clash. Saved me multiple times in my runs, I would say. Okay, so it was an ID and an ego. I don't know if there's any other wall PP IDs that I would want to get from the next season wall PP banner or whatever. Well, not banner, I mean dispenser. Because the last person I got was like the Radia one. The Radia ego one? Yeah. And I was pretty happy with that purchase. So... Okay, nice clashes. They're getting tankier. Not really, but the fight feels a bit longer than usual. Than the last one, I mean. Probably because there's more. Or I think this was like a special fight too. Right? I don't know. It's okay, they'll survive. I would think that the Heisho Otis would be in the event shop, right? When it reruns? Was the Otis one the free one that we got in the shop? I don't remember. No worries, I hope you get her. Wait, thinking about it. What happens with the IDs and egos for previous Intervallo events? Like, what if the rerun already happened and people just started playing? Will they ever get those IDs or not? Like what happens? Are they just gone and not put in the dispenser? MC Heath is in the shop. Also, Shardable, pretty sure. They're added to the pool. Okay, there's that. Oh, this. Right. Something about finding the icon of P-core there. MC Heath costs 150 because he's stinky 2-star. Is he actually there? In the dispenser? Wait. Which one's MC Heathcliff? Is it standard fare? Wait, was it an ego or was it an ID? Hold up. I'm like, these name acronyms, guys. Season 4 event. Oh, this one. Okay, that's the first time I've seen this. What is multi-crack office fixer? Okay, there we go. Was this like an event? Ego? Okay, I see. Huh. Okay, so they do get added in. There's blade lineage. There's this one. I can't purchase this one until this season is over. And then same thing for this one. Right, I don't have T-Core Otis here. Beta Rope, are you missing this? Thought so. Oh, and then there was this ego too. I don't remember this coming out, or maybe I'm just crazy and I didn't pay attention because it was Mersault. I am so sorry. I feel like I am in need of Mersault egos. Like a lot of sinners I don't have egos of, especially Yisa. I still don't have like another ego for him. Like, guys, this is so sad. Look at how barren this is. I've just been using this ego throughout my time playing Limbus. And how long has it been? Like more than a year now? So, I mean, yeah. Compared to other sinners, I have at least like 1 or 2 other egos aside from the base one. I mean, Mersault's a bit sad. Ishmael's but yeah, everyone else has one. Even Otis too. I think I was still debating what ego I wanted to get for like Yisa. Yuuko's in Spain without the S. To get more egos, it will rain Yisang egos? Maybe. That would be the ideal, wouldn't it? Right? Yeah, so I mean, I do have enough to redeem something from the dispenser for Yisang. Same with Heathcliff and God. Do I have a lot of like Sinclair shards here? I mean, what else can I get, right? I don't know. Maybe I should just wait it out until the end of the season. Near the end of the season before it changes, and then I'll just like grab something. I don't know. Like, is there any other ones? I think there was like that one Sinclair ego that was supposedly okay or something. I don't know. But yeah. Sunshower or D-Shredder for Yisang maybe? Oh, maybe, because it gives like event bonus, right? Where's that from? Standard? Eco? Wahoo? Nope, not that. Okay, I genuinely don't know where it is. Oh wait, no, I found it. It's this one, right? Okay. Yeah, you know what? If this gives me event tokens, I might as well grab it. And Yisang is kind of broke in terms of no egos to spend. So sure, why not? But I mean, it does spend charge. So like this only is good for like a charge team of some sort, right? So it's okay. Maybe I'll just grab it just because it's Yisang. I will. Okay, welcome home. Welcome home. The funny shredder thingy. I don't even know what that thing is. Looks kind of funky. Here we go. Dimensional shredder. Are there any other egos I can grab? Maybe for Heathcliff, I wonder? Maybe not. That's sold out. Can't purchase. Right. Yeah, there's nothing really. Maybe there's this one. Oh no, that's an ID. Oh, there's Dimensional Shredder. Otis? Oh, it is Otis. Oh, okay. Oh, she has one too. Do I have enough shards for her? Almost. But I mean, I'm close. I could grab it. And I am using Otis too. Not me trying to min-max my point gains here. Wait, no. If I add in the Dimension Shredder ego onto Isang here, then I would fulfill the 120 cap for the event token rewards, right? So I guess that's no point in me getting that Otis one. It's all the W core units that get the bonus, I think. This one, how do I check here? Event bonus unit. Yeah, so, God, why is the scrolling so bad here? Yeah. So everyone here has a 20% gain. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's enough for the max of the 120% boost of the currency. I'm good. The one who lords. Is this where we meet Cassetti? No. Oh wait, no, it is. It is. Here we go. Okay, I think we'll read the story for this one because it is a dungeon. Or wait, maybe we should have read the previous node. Maybe he appears here? I think we should read this one and then we can read this one here. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Not read, or more so, we listen to the voice acting. Something caught my attention from the corner of my eye after another round of brutal combat.
이건 또 뭐야?
We were on the final car adjacent to the freight car when we discovered that odd box from the T-Core logo on it.
T사의 로고인 것 같다만.
전투 중에 부서진 것 같구려.
그 대표라는 사람 허버트랬나? 다른 날개와 많은 연계를 하고 있다는 이야기를 했던 것 같아.
They have a monopoly over time, and they're selling time to other companies too.
T사뿐이 아니라 날개들은 이리저리 협력을 주고받는 사이인 경우가 많소. 오히려
Out of all the corporations, I feel like T-Core has like that one singularity that can offer a lot to other corporations, like the time thing. I would say they would make the most bank, right? I don't know. The power scaling between the corporations and wings and whatnot. If you could put time in a bottle, they sell it in bottles per bulk. T-Core is also the worst place to live in, probably. Yeah, I don't think I would like living in there. Like, time is slowed depending if you don't have enough time. That's crazy.
부서져서 속이 드러나기 시작한 이 벽처럼. 아, 부서졌다고 하니까 생각난 건데 이 객실 자체도 엉망진창이.
Slime branded time bottle. Slime holds no power over time. Although, thinking about it, you know how I just say that I'm a dimensional slime and that I can hop through dimensions and whatnot and pop through anywhere, anytime? Is that still kind of like traveling through time, I wonder? It's like here and also everywhere. Space and time are intertwined, yeah. It was difficult for me to ignore how Radia hurriedly swerved to a different subject as though she'd made a mistake. Even the tone of her voice shifted like she was catching herself.
핏덩이가 붙은 의체 부품 및 조각이 사방에 널려 있는 것을 보아.
So you're Palkia coded as opposed to Dialga coded?
객실 칸으로 보인다.
Yes. I can't think about that right now. Let's first deal with the task at hand. Speaking of Pokemon, have you guys seen like new Pokemon game? Or like played it at least? I mean, I don't have the game, but I've seen people having a lot of fun with it. And I've seen a lot of the like Starmie memes. Have you guys seen like the not Starmie meme, but like broken fly perfect wings meme of the star having those Starmie legs and like running? It's been all over my feed, honestly, and it's kind of funny. It's like People have full-on edits and video clips of it now. And I'm just like, that's amazing. I wonder if Cassie Wei has seen it. Millie band. Oh, and speaking of, crazy news. Like, I'm not in the fandom, but I mean, I do follow Millie, so any Millie content does kind of get put on my feed. Millie is voice acting in a Hoyoverse game? Which I'm just like, hey yo, girl, get that bag? I don't know about the other voice actor, not voice actor, sorry. There's like a separate singer voice for that pink-haired character who I don't even know who it is. But apparently she's also famous. Angela something, I don't know. But it seems like Cassie Wei has been casted for the voice of that character. Yeah. The pink-haired girl, I don't know her name. Is that her name? Serene? New character for Honkai Star Rail, yeah. It was all over my feed like yesterday. Cassie Wei from the band Millie. So that's super hype. I don't play Honkai Star Rail, but I think I would check out like the voice lines and see how she sounds, because I don't know if this is the first time Cassie has been casted as a voice actor. Like, has she ever been? Like, I don't think I follow Millie too closely where I follow the vocalist that much. Like, I do follow their music, so I see that part for the most part. Like how they recently released like an original song that's not like a commissioned song for any game or franchise or anything after like, I don't know, 2 years or something. So that was pretty neat. So for those of you who play Honkai Star Rail and are a Millie band enjoyer, you are in for a cup of tea.
같은 모델의 의체가 많이 보이네요.
의체를 사용하는 해결사들만 고용하는 사무소도 있다고 본 것 같아.
Alicia with a $200 bow. What's this reference? I don't understand, weeb. Heard the character is low tier bad though? Oh no! Uh-oh.
혹시 이분은?
Oh no! Buddy! Forgot about him. We were walking through the bloody train car when we suddenly heard Sinclair's voice crack, as though he saw something awful. Yeah, that is awful. Look up at the ceiling.
이자는 분명 승강장에서 마주쳤었던.
The one that Dawn was screaming at too.
우리에게 시비를 걸던 적은.
Sinclair has that, like, holding the head meme.
원정을 왔다 실패했다고 했었나? 이만한 숫자의 해결사들이었으니 진짜 원정이라고 말할 만도 하네.
부서진 팔만 한 다스가 넘을 것 같네만 예비팔을 교체해가면서 썼던 것이지 않겠는가?
Makes sense. That would explain all the broken prosthetic arms and legs in this car.
그것은 아마 다른 피주머니에게 저항하던 중에 발생한 흔적일 것입니다. 관리자님.
Oh, did you stop playing Honkai Star Rail, Beetle Rope? And now, your beloved Uma Musume has you preoccupied. C2, 3 copies to be usable, equivalent of pot 2? Yikes. Uh-oh.
전쟁 때도 비슷한 사례가 많았습니다.
Kind of rough that some characters in Genshin or even like Honkai Star Rail now, I guess, require copies for them to be usable. I remember when I was playing Genshin, I was like, 1 copy is fine. They do enough damage, right?
물론 그런 녀석들은 자기 몸을 제대로 보호하지 않아 일찍 전사하곤 했습니다.
Maybe so.
생각보다 다양하게 해석될 수 있군요. 두 의견을 모두 기억해두겠습니다.
좋은 자세군. 당신 같은 사원들은 꼭 끝까지 살아남곤 했지.
네, 다행.
Faust answered Otis in an uncharacteristically snappy manner. Signs of fatigue were creeping into her pensive expression. You alright, Faust? She be stressing without Discord. It was rare to see any actual expression from her. I was starting to get worried.
신체적으로는 문제가 없습니다.
Bong.
네. 고립된 바다 위에서 마구잡이로 그물을 던지는 것 같은 이 상황이 유쾌하진 않군요. 평소에는 열람한 정보에 간단한 추론만 곁들여서 명료한 결론을 내릴 수 있었으니까요.
Her voice was such a whisper for the second part of her sentence that I could even barely hear what she was saying.
아, 그건 알 것도 같네요. 새까맣고 고요한 호수 위에서 어떻게든 식량을 구하겠다고 그물을 던졌.
So you like scruffy old guys, cool dog. Fair enough. I respect that.
대체 여기가 어디쯤인지, 이곳에서 무언가 잡히기는 하는 건지 갈피 자체를 못 잡으니까.
Wasn't Gallagher I forgot what it was. Was it the guy who was friends with Sunday or something? The guy who looked like Logos, who I really liked.
눈에 맺힌 상과 코끝의 혈약만으로는 나아갈 길을 알 수 없으니.
It seemed that Ishmael and Yisang picked up on the first part of her sentence, however, as they walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation.
그런데 파우스트 씨가 그런 말을 하는 건 처음 보는 것 같은데요?
Friend with the bartender at Penacony? I don't play Honkai Star Rail, so I don't know who that is.
아니, 정확히는 파우스트 씨가 오늘따라 평소랑 달라 보인다고 할지.
그건
나쁘다는 건 아니에요. 오히려 조금 유해 보여서 좋네요.
그대에게서 본 적이 없던 모습이기에 퍽 신선하오.
This is where the Faust and Ishmael shippers and also Faust X Yisang shippers are being fed here, guys. Softer side, like Faust.
그런가요?
Faust's reply was curt. She closed her eyes.
승강장에 있던 팜플렛에 의하면 이 열차는 객실용 12칸과 화물용 1칸으로 구성되어 있다고 한다. 현재 도달한 곳은 11번째 칸이므로 메피스토 팰레스가 있을 13번째 칸을 제외하면 단
Which means
이 피주머니들을 만든 혈기를 마주할 것이다.
We're just about to reach Cassetti. Oh, weeb. Yeah, that news was kind of announced like when I started stream like 2 hours ago. Anyway, yeah. Beta 2. But more news at the end of the month. I'm gonna try to get in if I can. I don't know. But we'll see. Not too sure what changes will be made. I'm like, kind of sucks that we might have to start over from the beginning if I do get into the beta test. Because where it ended was like the bamboo forest place. So... But good luck anyone just trying to get into the beta. And if I do get into the beta, you'll definitely see me streaming. And I will be streaming Enfield when it officially comes out too. More content. Oh, hello Gold. How are you? A bunch of your non-Arknights friends got in before, so I was kind of discouraged. Oh no! Well, hopefully next time, right, Lynn?
역으로 말해, 그 많은 피주머니를 거느릴 수 있는 존재이기에 위험 수준을 높게 생각하는 것이 타당하다.
잘 알려진 정보는 아니지만 혈귀의 상대를
Honestly, even from the first beta that I got into, because I couldn't get into the technical test like during the first time around, I was so sad about that. Even the first beta was like pretty good. Like I was pretty satisfied with it, honestly. I mean, little complaints from me. But then from the PlayStation preview that we recently saw like last month, like seems like they added a bit more to the graphics and also more things to the intro, I guess. So looking forward to that. In Hypergriff we trust.
전문가가 따로 있을 만큼 까다로운 존재일 테죠.
생각해보면 피주머니라는 것들은 맹목적으로 혈기를 따르는 일종의 군세라는 거잖아요.
사기 저하나 탈출을 걱정하지 않아도 되는 군대를 만들 수 있는 자. 전쟁이든 일상이든 그런 자는 언제나 보통 이상의 능력을 갖고 있지.
Too many incidents. The sinners each exchange various opinions with one another, possible strategies, estimations of the blood fiend's strength, and all of a sudden, what? Oh no, Dawn. Did we have a recorded incident in Enfield? Honestly, I feel like my polls in Enfield were kind of okay. They weren't horrendous. But also the fact that like I saved up quite a bit before polling, and also the devs kind of threw us some free polls near the end of the beta. Just for funs and giggles, I guess. Not funs and giggles, just like as an appreciation, I think. I don't remember, but like we got some free polls, but definitely not, that's not going to happen in the actual game when it comes out, right? In the beta, probably, just to give like players a chance to unlock new characters to try out. So yeah. Don Quixote's sudden outburst immediately put a stop to the chatter. She's not wrong. Besides, dealing with the blood fiends is the key to completing our contract. With that, I opened the door leading to the last car of this train. What? Okay, so I guess we don't get to meet Cassetti in this node. Unfortunately. Wow! Okay, it's okay. We'll do this one. Because it seems like he appears here, right? Surely. Yes.
정리를 시작하겠어.
This room? What?
다들 왜 그런 표정이지?
You know what? That voice actor sounds familiar. It feels like he's voiced other NPCs before. Okay, you know, I think I vaguely remember me chatting with chat about how Cassetti sounded like. And we were like, oh, maybe he'll be given some like goofy villain voice, like a bit high-pitched toned. Definitely not low in the low octaves. But I mean, I think this works, right?
왕자에게 인사를 올리러 왔으면 최선을 다해서 웃어야지.
저자가 이 모든 일의 원흉이자 저희가 처리해야 할 헬비인 듯하군요.
무릎을 꿇고 머리를 조아려 예의를 갖춰라.
그쪽이 누구길래 우리가 그래야 하는데?
한 번만 말해줄 테니 똑똑히 들어라. 내 이름은 카세티. 가족으로부터 도망친 제6권 소비자. 너희 위의 굴림을.
You know, after completing like the La Mancha Land, like Kanto, it's like sixth kindred in the family is kind of sad. Like, I don't know. I think it was a big deal when he appeared, but now it's just like, yeah, we've got Dawn. We faced Dad Dawn too. So, and the other ones. Isn't he the She family guy? Oh, it does kind of sound like him, right? Bro has all that aura for someone who barely qualified. He's sitting there, aura farming.
왕자의 앞에서 무례하게도 질문이 많군. 하지만 모처럼 배가 부른 상태니 넘어가 주지. 자,
Oh, wait a second. Does he get the debuff if we put Dawn in, or the other Blood Fiends? I don't think I got an answer from you guys before. I mean, we'll see once I read his skills when we're in battle.
주머니를 마음껏 만들고 먹어도 이 인간들은 끊임없이 찾아오지. 그럼 나는 그때마다 만찬을 즐길 뿐이다.
얼굴에 여흥용 가면을 쓰고 있어.
인사할 생각이라면 얼굴 정도는 제대로 보여주는 것이 기본적인 예의 아닌가?
이 가면 되어지지 않아. 될 수 없어. 대사는 안 돼. 그래선 왕자가 될 수 없어.
You know, Cassetti's gone insane.
가면 뒤의 모습은 흉하거든. 그래서 모두가 얼굴을 숨기기로 했지. 하지만 너희들의 피를 전부 마시고 나면
I can kind of see the wrinkles in his sprite over here. Look at that.
그럼 그때는 가면을 벗을
내놈 안면에 바느질을 한 자는 누구지? 솜씨가 제법이군.
Ryoshi was impressed.
당연하지. 이 가면은 감히 이름을 입에 담기 황송한
The great and eminent barber.
하지만 너무 아파. 아니야, 웃고 있어요. 열심히 웃고 있잖아요.
Man, he honestly, you know, the voice acting is pretty good. He sounds so psychotic.
정신이 휘가락해버린 놈이군. 다 웃었냐? 그러면 이제 몇 대만 좀 맞아라.
난 너희 같은 놈들이 좋아. 울고 짜고 바닥에 엎드려서 애걸복걸하는 것보다 달려들면서 피가 끓어오르는 그런 놈들.
주위나 둘러봐. 넌 혼자야. 불을 당해낼
Little
수
did
있을
Heathcliff
거거든?
know that this battle will be kind of rough, but it's okay. We have our IDs here.
히스클리프 씨, 방심하지 마세요. 상대는 이 열차의 수많은 승객을 피주머니로 만들어 온 자입니다.
방심은 안 하겠지만 그래도 뒷칸에서부터 피주머니들은 보이는 족족 우리가 썰어버렸잖아.
숫자. 그래, 숫자가 중요하지. 몇 명이 방문했는지가 중요한 것. 기억하고 있어요.
You know what? All this dialogue here I guess it didn't really make sense to me. Like before I finished La Mancha Land, right? Before we reached Canto 7. And now it makes sense. Because like we know that he was part of the, you know, parade with Dulcinea and keeping count of the visitors that come to La Mancha Land. Yeah. You know, I like this little callback now that we're going back through the story.
난 말이야. 아주 강해. 그리고 이 새로운
So my guy is kind of doing some mental gymnastics here.
이 왕좌에 가만히 앉아 있으면 피주머니들이 알아서 대령되지. 이런 나골이 또 있을 것 같아. 내가 이곳을 어떻게 만들었는데? 이걸 어버이들께서 보셨다면 얼마나 좋아하셨을까? 이 풍요로움을, 이 쾌락을, 이 자유를. 하지만 이건 제가 만든 왕국이에요. 누구에게도 넘기지 않아.
조금 의아하긴 하군요. 추측하건대 저 혈귀는 이 칸에서 거의 벗어나지 않는 것 같습니다만 그 영향은 열차의 모든 칸에 미치고 있을 정도로 강력할 뿐더러.
Signs of his insidious influence throughout every car we have visited so far. Right, don't we get the reveal that the other person was kind of in the cahoots with him?
가만히 앉아 있어도 피주머니가 대령된다는 건
잠깐!
Someone suddenly and frantically charged into this car. It was Sasha, the fixer we ran into in one of the earlier cars. Cassetti shrinks into his throne at the sudden intrusion, terror apparent in his face.
자네는 설마 우리를 도와주러 이곳까지 와준 겐가? 저길 보게나. 저자가 이 모든 사건의 원흉인 혈길세. 저자만 처치한다면 그대가 보호한 승객들 모두 이 열차를 무사히 탈출할 수 있을 거라네.
혈기. 만약 피주머니가 아닌 채로 이성을 유지할 수 있는 혈기가 더 있다면.
정말 여기까지 왔네. 날개에서 의뢰로 준 해결사는 좀 다르구나. 너도 옛날엔 열심히 싸웠는데 마지막까지 남아서.
무슨 소리를 하는 거야?
이 네 팔 중에 3개가 뽑혀나갔더라고. 근데 이상하지? 팔이 하나밖에 안 남으니까 그때서야 이런 생각이 들었어. 그래서
와.
빌었어. 살려주면.
피하세요, 돈키호테.
Oh no!
무엇이든 다 할 수 있다고!
Blood rapidly crystallized around Sasha like a suit of armor as she swung her greatsword at the sinners, striking them even before Faust's hurriedly shout before Faust's hurried shout had finally died away. What?
내가 말했잖아. 예고 없이 갑자기 튀어나오지 말라고. 그 망할 발들이 너무 시끄러운 거 몰라.
Thought the family had come for me. The family? Ooh. Which family, I wonder? The family that I'm about to stick on this guy?
죄송합니다, 카세트님.
소개하지. 이쪽은 앞으로의 왕국을 위해 내가 밖으로 나와 처음으로 만든 권석.
Kind of funny how he's so polite here, introducing his, like, kindred.
나의 왕국을 가족을 함께 건설하고 있는 충실한 나의 종자이다.
말씀하신 대로 강한 놈들을 선별해서 이곳으로 보내려고 했습니다만 저희 칸의 인간들은 전부 형편없는 놈들 뿐이었기에 1등석에서 온 저자들을 카세트님에게로 보내주었습니다.
권속. 당신은 권속이란 게 무엇인지 정확히 알고 계신가요?
아니, 하지만 이것만큼은 얘기할 수 있어. 그분의 피가 내 몸에 들어온 순간 다시 태어난 기분이었지.
권속은 뒤틀림이나 환상체가 만들어내는 하위 개체의 개념과 유사하군요. 정확한 정보도 없이 무작정 받아들였던 것은 그만큼
아마 권속이 되기 전에 나는 그랬겠지.
자네가 저 혈기의 하수인이라는 소리인가?
Poor Dawn, realizing.
우리가 처음 보았을 때부터
붉은 눈에 대해 물어볼 땐 얼마나 놀랐던지. 의심했어도 내 눈은 붉은 빛을 내는 의안일 뿐이라.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
있었겠지만.
Her face mask thing. Isn't that literally the ego gift that we get in MD? Or do we get that from Cassetti? I mean, still, same thing. We get it from the, pack that we do.
내가 말했지. 숫자가 중요하다고. 행렬은 길수록 좋다.
Well, dozens of blood bags began shambling into the room behind Sasha. A smaller one among them stood out to me. No, right? They met like a group of people and then we left them to Sasha and then, you know, little did we know, Sasha kind of turned them into blood bags. My mind immediately snapped to the child who grabbed Don Quixote's coattails. I knew that the passengers were dead the moment we realized Sasha was a blood fiend, but I hoped that we'd be spared this sight.
어린아이도 있었다네.
알아. 언젠가 커서 해결사가 되고 싶어 했지. 그런데 해결사가 될 바엔
Heavy Rain sad even. You know the emote names.
이름 높은 해결사 같은 꿈을 꾸면 결국 실망하거든. 아니면 일찍 죽던가.
그이 닥치라고 하지 않았는가?
Don Quixote did not give Sasha time to finish her sentence. She was already charging full speed at her with her lance drawn. And here we go. Here's the fight. Probably won't take too long to do, right? Surely. So we gotta fight through these enemies first, which I will happily get rid of them right now. It'll take me a couple of turns, but that's okay. We just need to kind of properly clash here, then do that. Oh, I just realized. Okay, so that skill from Honglu, he just literally steps on his enemies. Okay, sure, why not? What? Gregor, why are you almost close to, like, staggering now? That's crazy. Okay, sure. Okay, just a bit more. Let's see. Maybe you can clash with this one here. Gregor, maybe not. Okay. Oh, this one. I want to make sure which works. Okay, you're struggling there. Maybe I'll have you over there. You want you to clash. So let's throw you here. And let's do that. Great. I mean, technically speaking, I could win rate this. But I just gotta make sure everyone has high sanity before the next fight. Or at least most people. Okay, one down. Okay, here's the fight. Not with the other girl. Just a bit more enemies here. Not Sasha, I mean. This one, let's have Otis over here. Fight you, you. And maybe let's put Gregor maybe on this fella. What? Oh no. Honglu! Honglu! Good day to you, Beefy. Welcome to stream. Just on the last note of this intervallo. You missed Cassetti's new voice. Okay, everyone has a decent amount of sanity, so I think I can unuse. Yeah, we're not doing that, so we can just yeet everyone here to clash. However, that's favored. Okay, is anyone else going to do that? These are all just S1, S2s. Did she just lose like 100 HP? Okay, you know what? That's fine too. There we go. Was this also the intervallo where they started using red coins for enemies? Just realized she also has red coins. Or did we have red coins for the last, like, intervallo too? I don't remember. The one before this intervallo, I mean. Oh, this one's, okay. Maybe we can heal with Gregor here, please? Gregor, my guy, can you do something? Do this. And do that. Let's throw you over here. Otis can't really do anything here. Shoot! Wait. Wait a moment. Okay, you do you over here. Yisan can probably hit. You can hit. And then you can do this. Okay, great. We are in a good position here. Hello, Coffee. What happened so far? We read and listened to the node where Cassetti first appears, and his voice, pretty good. Voice actor did a great job. Okay, you know what? Me seeing how long this fight is makes me think like, yeah, maybe it's not worth farming this. It's so long. It's not like a one-turn thing where I can just like win rate it like Shichin's event. Gah. Can you please heal yourself, Gregor? You do need a lot of HP now. Thank you.
아, 여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
Okay, we're still okay. I don't have any AoE skills, do I? I don't think I do, at least. Oh, that's struggling. Oh no. Okay, that's okay too. We'll do that. And then we'll do this, and then do this, and then we'll do that. We'll do this to offset. And anything else? I think this is good. Oh, did we manage to stagger? I think we did. What? No, Radia, please win. There you go. Just need one more hit on these blood fiends. No, Gregor. Now he's officially staggered. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Now I can officially beat this one up. And that should be enough damage. There we go. Take that, Sasha.
진절머리가 나는 건 허락도 없이 만들게 된 나의 첫 권속이 이런 덜 떨어진 놈이라니.
용서하십시오, 어버이시여.
수월아, 그나마 일용할 피주머니를 챙겨왔으니 망정이지. 자식의 추태는 그 어버이가 거둬야 하는 법.
개소리.
Okay. I get why they made Roshu respond to that, because it's kind of like a parent-child comment sort of thing. And something about the viewers, like, the viewers kind of told me that kind of related to Roshu's story, I think. So... I just realized that Cassetti has long hair. An armor of hardened blood materialized over the blood fiend's body. His sheer aggression and hatred was palpable enough to make our skin crawl.
혈액을 걷어들인 것으로 힘을 더욱 키운 것으로 보입니다.
Guys, he's trying to be Theresa with the hardened armor around his shoulders and whatnot, and his face. There's a difference between these two. Oh, sorry, not Theresa, Theresa's. Okay, let's look. Passives. Not that one. Not that one. Right, here we go. Nightmare of La Mancha Land. If there are La Mancha Land blood fiends among the enemies, gain the following effects. In a clash against a La Mancha Land blood fiend, lose 4 clash power. When attacking La Mancha Land blood fiends, lose 5 SP once per skill, 2 times per turn. And deal minus 20% skill damage against La Mancha Land blood fiends. He is very scared of La Mancha Land blood fiends. Okay, and I have like 3 of them on my team too, so that's good. So, honestly, what should I be worried about? I think I remember just like brute forcing the battles here. Like, was there anything I should have been like keeping track of? I think if I just do the usual, I'll just beat them up again, so it's fine. There we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. You do this, you do that. Wow, look at that! He barely does anything to, like, the rest of the Sims who are blood fiends. That's funny. Okay, we'll just do that. Like, absolutely no like, no damage whatsoever. I mean, clash power, I mean. So it's nice. I have blood fiends to kind of clash with stronger skills that the other sinners can't deal with, at the very least. Oh, he has custom voice lines for La Mancha Land blood fiends too? He's like curses. Well, I did the funny thing with Mersault. Now he has like two glowing effects now. So I do kind of want to keep the clashes going for all of these characters here, so I will pick a few to do the job. We'll do that, and then we'll do this for Roshu. There we go. He says curses whenever he gets hit. Like my guy. Skill issue.
단테님은 매번 기발한 발상을 떠올리시네요.
Okay, new skill? This one. If Clash lose, so let's sick Otis S3 on him. He'll be okay, he'll be fine. Poor guy might be a bit, you know, traumatized a bit, but that's okay. Do that, and then we'll do this, and then we will do this here. Perfect. Whoa, wait. Mersault had like a streak line following him when he was like moving across the field. I don't think I've seen that before. Fancy. Is this the new brain rot? Yes. Curses, curses. I don't want to butcher the pronunciation and copy what he said. Kenjin? Is that what he's saying? Oh! Oh, wait a second. Gregor has his other form. I've never seen that before. Okay, what's this one? Unclashable, gain paralyzed, double the heart blood, unused reset SP to 0. He has minus 42 SP. Do I just like attack? I don't know. Or do I just like... I can't really do anything here. Oh, he's super fast. Maybe I just like defend instead? I don't remember exactly what this does. So, I mean, it's okay. Like, what if this does a lot of damage to my units? I'm kind of scared. I don't remember.
죄인인가?
Oh, he does heal a lot. Oh, that's so annoying. Wow! Goodbye to Fragile and he will heal and be tanky? Okay. Maybe I should have attacked him. But then again... Oh, hopeless. What? Is it because he got... defense up? Man. What? Okay. Fine. It's okay, I have my La Mancha units. Honglu isn't doing too great, but hey, I want to see what this dimensional shredder thing does. Let's do that. And then we'll do this, and then we'll throw Gregor. Oh, Gregor's kind of struggling here. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. Just do offset over there. Oh, he looks so nice. And then that. Ooh. You know, it's always important to win clashes, so. Thank you, Mersault. Curses, curses. Indeed. Yeah, this battle is like, oh, so painstakingly slow. Maybe I should just try to do MD to farm up event points. Oh, and another one. I can do that. Radia will do? Okay, we'll just do that instead. Dominating. Do this. Oh, why are you struggling? Uh-oh. Why is everyone struggling? Oh no! Huh? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Instead, we will pop off some egos. And we'll just do this. I don't think anyone's clashing here. Oh no, we do have an offset. Cassetti, please perish. I still think the thumb Mersault is probably the hottest Mersault ID by far. The new one though? Okay, sorry, that's not up my alley though, unfortunately. Can you repeat that again? You can roll back the VOD. Mersault thumb hot. Oh, incoming. Everyone get ready. Thanks, Amia, for the warning. So, Clash lose. He needs to lose that. And then also... What? Wait, guys. There's an error. Wait, I think part of the code is broken. Has that always been a thing? Do you see that? Uh-oh. Is there anywhere to report bugs or text things? Okay, surely I'm not the only one who probably saw this and was like, okay, might as well send this to the devs. It's like, the quote thing, sprite name equals blood armor. Already known? Plus 1.3k lunacy for this? Yes. Okay, if it's already known, I don't need to do anything. Well, not that I actively submit bug reports or anything of the sort. We'll just put Radia over here, and then we'll put Gregor. Well, Gregor kind of is dominating too. We'll just throw him over here too. And then we'll here. And we'll have Marcel over here. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Marcel over here. What's this one? And then here, favored. Nissan can work, and then we can have Otis. Actually, Otis probably does a lot too. So maybe you over here. There we go. Okay. What? Oh shoot. Wait a second. No! Result! Oh, at least red coin counter kind of works out there. It would be nice if I can get him down to the stagger threshold. Oh, wait. What is he doing? What did he do? Oh, okay. True March of the Prince. My god, you are almost at half HP now. You know, if I were to be using my normal team, maybe the Heisho team, how fast would Cassetti be dying? Let's seize this opportunity and win. Also, why is Mersault just like 0? Oh, his ammo maybe? I don't know. Overheat? I don't know what happens here, but okay. You know what? You do you, boo. I'll just use you to offset instead. Does Cassetti lose power in clashes against Blood Fiends? Yes, he does. In fact, it's a whole passive in this section here. Ta-da! Yep. Okay, we can do this, and then we do that. You're struggling, Roshu. Understandable. Okay, we can do that. Perfect. It's only Yisung who's... Oh wait, I want to see how Yisung's ego looks like. Let's use that. Here we go. First time. That's such a high clash power. 33. Oh, it's like wings. Oh, that's cute. It's a nice little detail that they added, I feel. Wait, was that passive ever there before this update? Does anyone remember? Or was this added afterwards? Okay, is Mersault still kind of like hopeless here? I think he is, honestly. If the Tiger Mark round or a 0 clash power +1. Oh, I guess I can do that. Do it on this skill. See if that works. Okay, oh no, Radia does not have any clashable things here. Everyone's on S1s too, which is like, okay, that's fine, but not ideal. So what if I just pop off a skill here? Let's do this one. There we go. And then we can just attack the rest of normal. Here we go. Oh, did I forget to do this one? I think I did. Here we go. But I don't have anyone to offset this. Here we go. The best one is the Otis one from the Dimension Shredder. Is she? Maybe I'll consider getting that for her. Because I would like more Otis egos. Maybe. Or I can get the T-Core Otis ID. Which one would be more fun? Though then again, I do have a lot of Otis IDs that I probably should level up and try out. Finally! My guy staggered. All in. That was such a long battle. Oh my goodness. T-cores for Tremor, unless you already have Molar, I think, and I'm pretty sure you do. I think I do have Molar, Otis. She also does Tremor, doesn't she? I mean, of course it hurts. We hit you with blunt weapons.
피가 끓어넘치는 인간은 좋아. 하지만 이건
Are we getting uptight 5 in egos? I haven't really uptight any like egos that frequently, honestly speaking, but like it's okay.
이래서는 제압하기가
The mental fatigue finally got to Gregor and Sinclair, and they collapsed to the ground. The strange environment of the warp train was proving to be a significant boost to the Blood Fiend's regenerative ability. The battle trudged on without an end in sight. At this point, we've already been fighting for much longer than we had at the K-Core, border checkpoint, or at the basement of Wuthering Heights. The Sooners had all grown much stronger since then, but even they were reaching their breaking point. And Dawn is doing her best. Don Quixote continues to wildly pummel the Blood Fiend with her lance, breaking, stabbing, and crushing him with every time a body part regenerated. If only someone brought a water bottle. Jeez. Just splash him with a bit of water and maybe he'll melt. Oh, here's a reference that we get now. 200 years on, like, the blood bars or whatever. Hemo bars, yeah. Oh, he sounds so desperate. Generational trauma from La Mancha. Oh no. He doesn't want to remember the hemo bars that he ate every single day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's regenerating at an insane rate. We can't. I mean, even though he's regenerating, he's still feeling that pain.
제가 어떻게 이놈들의 약점을 찾아 이놈이 내게 매달렸던 것처럼
한 가지 짚히는 것이 있다면
Sasha began looking around wildly, surprised by Cassetti's sudden command.
저와 같은 의체 해결사들과 흡사한 전투 방식을 갖고 있다는 점이 있습니다. 의체를 가진 자들이 팔다리 하나 둘쯤 교체하면 된다는 생각으로 목숨을 내지들도 자신의 목숨이 여러 개는 있다는데 욕망스럽게 행동하더군요.
Uh-oh. It's us.
싸움에만 집중하고
Sasha took all of Cassetti's brain cells when she turned. Honestly? Probably. She's the brains. With one of her remaining arms, Sasha picked up from the ground the master keycard Foss showed her in one of her previous cars. Uh-oh.
막으세요, 통키호테.
당신께 받자.
Don Quixote immediately leapt at the fixer, but one of her arms struck her away with great force. Ishmael and Mersault, who had been holding Cassetti down, were no match for his strength. Without Don's fury, the blood fiend threw them both to the side and grabbed the key card.
1등석 칸으로 갈 수 있는 열쇠입니다. 이것으로 더
Cassetti examines the master key card with clear interest. Without that key card, we'll be trapped inside this train for thousands of years until it reaches its destination.
파우스트의 정보와 지식에 접근할 수 없던 지금의 나름의 최선을 통해 오늘의 난관을 헤쳐하지만 마스터 카드키가 저자에게 넘어간 지금으로서는 모든 아마 그 원인을 따져본다면
Faust took a deep breath, as if she's about to take a deep dive into the source of all this trouble.
지금껏 파우스트에게 너무 의지해왔던
No more relying on the Discord. Yes, sirree. From what I can tell, Faust has always been operating based on information she received from Faust. So a situation like this, where she has to make decisions on her own, must be unfamiliar to her. But Faust is an exceptional sinner, with or without Faust. I've been thinking the same about myself, actually, that I might have been relying too much on that perfect Faust. But even without Faust, you've still guided us masterfully after analyzing the information we brought you. Maybe uncertainty itself doesn't always have to be a problem for us. Remember? The lack of the plan itself becomes the plan. You said it yourself.
저는 파우스트 중에서도 불확실성을 믿는 파우스트니까요. 마스터 카드키를 빼앗긴 것은 수많은 불확실성 중 단 하나일 뿐. 확실한 건 저자나 우리 둘 다 절박하다는 것이죠. 협상을 하는 수밖에요.
Negotiations, compromise.
아니, 저놈은 회복시키는 능력이 있는 듯한데.
Oh, now they notice that we've been the one regenerating everyone here.
지금부터는 한 놈도 회복시키지 마. 이 열쇠가 산산조각 나는 꼴을 보고 싶지 않다면.
I wonder how flimsy the keycard is for them to be able to smash it.
쌀이 협상이라니 어찌 그것은 악인가의 태엽 아닌가?
I didn't have the time to regenerate Don Quixote's severe injuries just yet, and the rest of the sinners were already unconscious. The only sinner who could still move and talk was Faust, whom I just rewound the clock for. Yeah, let's do that.
카세티, 장소를 이동하는 것은 어떻겠습니까? 저와 단테 씨만이 가겠습니다. 그곳에서는 당신을 공격하지 않겠다는 의사를 확실히 하죠.
There is no doubt in my mind that Cassetti must also be exhausted by the unending barrage of attacks from Don Quixote and the sinners. The Faust's suggestion that we move this conversation to a different place without the sinners must have sounded pretty sweet to him.
아무도 없는 곳으로?
네, 당신도 알다시피 이 앞칸에는 화물칸이 있습니다.
보아하니까 저 시계놈이 너희들의 왕인가 보군.
그렇습니다.
We're role-playing here now.
좋아.
This will be a royal debate.
왕끼리 대화해야지.
관리자
We'll be back in a minute, Don Quixote. Thus we left the incapacitated sinners and Don Quixote, who watched on with hollowed, despondent eyes as we walked away. We carefully made our way into the freight car.
단테, 저는 처음으로 도박이란 것을 해보려고
The
합니다.
first gamble that she'll make. With that, the door closed shut behind us. And then we get to see the cool scene with Don after this.
오늘도 끝났네.
Okay, the hard fight is over. Now we just read story.
똑같겠지.
The negotiation.
아무런 구조도
So this passageway leads straight to the Mephi?
그래, 처음부터 이게 문제였어. 이 망할 버스가 화물칸이 이 버스로 가득 차지만 않았어도 이렇게 일찍 퍼레이드를 열 계획도
연결된 것 같습니다.
Discord! The connection? The suddenness of her statement briefly knocked me off my train of thought. I looked at her and cocked my head in confusion, and she replied with an even quieter whisper without looking away from the blood fiend. Fostcourt is back.
메피스토 팰리스에 탑승한 것으로 파우스트와의 연결이 복구되었습니다.
We have access to internet now, guys. Huge. Did you know that this would work?
아니요. 아까도 말했다시피 도박이었습니다. 실제로 성공해보니 로자 씨가 왜 도박을 좋아하는지 조금은 알
Would be the end of the world if Faust decides to go gambling. Please, Faust, no. A faint smile momentarily appeared on Faust's lips as she just then fades away.
연결이 되었으니 워프 열차에 들어가면 파우스트와 단절된다는 중요한 정보를 누락한 것에 대해 게젤 샤프트
She's gonna make a complaint to the other Faust.
즉시 항의를 하고 싶습니다만 제가 이 상황에 대한 타개법을 찾는 것이 우선이겠네요. 다분히 의도적인 누락이라고 저는 생각하지만
Faust gently advances towards the blood fiend.
상에 대한 이야기를 하시죠. 어떻게 하면 그 마스터 카드 키를 돌려주실 거죠?
원래 같았으면 니놈들을 피주머니로 만든 후에 남김없이 마시려고 했지만 나는 이 왕국이 들키지 않고 조용히 아카드 키를 받고 너희가 있던 이 1등석으로 돌아가면 우리는 이곳에서 아무 일 없던 것처럼 지낼 거야. 열차가 도착하면 너희는 내려 각자가 있을 곳으로 돌아가는 거야.
아무 일 없었던 것처럼.
Faust, what about the job we were contracted to do in the first place? I mean, obviously we're not gonna let that go.
기억과 흔적까지 통째로 사라질 저희는 의뢰의 성패 여부를 넘길 방법조차 없습니다. 저 혈귀를 해치울 수 있다면 적어도 사건이 해결되었다고 W사에게 통보받을 수 있겠지만 이렇게 되면 저희는 단순한 힌트도 제공하지 못할 것이고 의뢰는 실패로 돌아가겠죠. 하지만 그보다 당신과 수감자들의 정신적 안정을 확보하는 것이 더 중요합니다.
It's not like we've always been successful, so that was something I could live with, but what about the other passengers of this train and its future passengers? I remember the look on Don Quixote's face whenever we would come across these inevitable forms of injustice. Faust does not reply. Yet the lack of the reply was a reply all on its own. Are we going to have to let them die? Innocent lives will be lost, but we cannot prioritize their lives over our safety. That must be Faust's and the company's policy. And yet, well, here she is. Dawn! I thought her wounds were too severe for her to even crawl, let alone walk. But with sheer will, she pushed herself through the pain to reach the freight car.
비겁하고 악독한 차를 아무 일도 없다는 듯이 보내줄 순 없네.
저놈이 또
Cassetti should be rightfully afraid of her. In any form that she's in.
계속 갇혀 있겠다는 거야. 나는 알고 있어. 내가 이 열쇠를 부수기만 하면
악인의 만행을 못 본 채하고 앞으로 향하는 이곳에서 놈을 계속해서 처단할 것이니.
Faust and I grabbed Don Quixote. She'd normally be strong enough to wiggle free of our grips, but she'd already pushed herself beyond her limits merely by walking here.
나리도.
Cassetti doesn't know. Not yet, at least. Maybe in a few seconds. Don, letting him destroy that key means that you'll be condemning the sinners to thousands of years of torment.
본인이 잡지에서 보았던 재밌는 이야기라도 잔뜩 해주겠다네. 다 같이 노력하면
Trade offer. The master key to the warp train being destroyed and you being trapped on the warp train for 1,000 years. And you getting 1,000 years worth of yapping from Dawn. Or you stop Dawn.
그것으로 해결되지 않으리란 건
And you get no yapping.
알고 있다고 생각합니다.
그럼 다른 방법이 있지 않겠는가? 파우스트 군도 관리자 나리도 똑똑한 사람들이지 않을까? 저 악한 자도 벌하고 수감자들도 괜찮을 수 있는 방법은 정녕 없는 겐가?
Her struggle begins to wane, but this was no acceptance. This was dejection. Wait, Dawn, no! In the commotion, we failed to notice that the Blood Fiend had been quietly advancing at us. We let Dawn go at the last second. A second too late. Whoa.
어버이시여, 허가 없이 한 번 더 만드는 것을
Him trying to convert Dawn into another kindred. I see.
지금부터 네가 나의 두 번째 권속이 되는 거다.
What? Cassetti screams incoherently as he leapt onto Don Quixote, piercing her neck with his fangs before we even had the chance to do anything. Does he know, chat? We'll find out.
설마 이런 식으로 해결이 될 거라고
Oh,
생각하지
did not expect this to be the solution. What do you mean? Well, actually, no. I do know what happens, but like... Did she say that before? Faust? What do you mean, the solution? Faust Discord's like, hey, yo, we got a solution finally. Let him bite her.
이전에도 보았지만 다시 한번 열람한 정보에 의하면 단테, 제 뒤에서 벗어나지 마세요. 그리고 지금부터 일어나는
And please, do note the other sinners must never hear a word about what is about to happen. Oh. Dawn levitates slightly into the air. The strings on her shoes unravel as they slip off her feet on their own. She looks on with bewilderment as her running shoes fall to the floor. And I've always had this question swirling at the unfocused backstage of my mind. Why are you always so protective of those running shoes, Don Quixote?
운동화? 아, 우리 로신한테를 말하는 것인가?
Yeah, those.
본인은 수많은 모험을 이 로신한테와 함께 해왔네. 슬플 때나 기쁠 때나
The stickiest shoes.
고난이 닥쳐와도 언제부터인가 내 곁을 떠나지 않고 지켜주었던 벗이지.
Don's voice actor doing God's work again. He doesn't know when she got them?
관리자 나리도 로신한테에게 인사하시게.
Nope, I think I'm good.
헤이, 쑥스러워하지 말고 어서.
꼬질꼬질 냄새가 날 것 같아. 꼬맹이가
Karen.
생각이 냄새 고문시키고 있어.
로신한테는 냄새 나지 않네. 로신한테는 보기에는 이래도 엄청나게 깨끗한. 그리고 본인도 꼬맹이 아니.
대피.
Karen's so cute. Don Quixote, don't tell me you go to sleep wearing those running shoes. I mean, Rocinante.
관리자 나리.
Oh, this was the part where they mentioned that she sleeps with her shoes on. Yeah. I didn't mention that this question was inspired by numerous eyewitness reports from other sinners who saw her wandering the halls in her pajamas and wearing Rocinante.
갈 때는 물론이고 본인은 어느 상황이든 간에 로신한테와 떨어질 수 없는 사이일세. 단지 필요할 때만 찾는 사이가 아닌 모든 순간에도
Shoe shower. give the shoe a bath too. Now that I think about it, every single identity of Don Quixote also wears that pair of running shoes, Rocinante. Have you ever taken them off? The concept of taking off her shoe does not, like, exist in her mind. She looks at me with puzzled eyes, as though taking those pairs of running shoes off was somehow an inconceivable idea. Not the most ingenious idea, guys. They were something much more than just her favorite pair of running shoes. Her attitude about it was totally detached from common sense. But she didn't notice anything strange about herself. What does Rocinante mean to Don Quixote? What even is that thing? TikTok groaning. An overwhelmingly powerful pressure suddenly explodes, radiating in all directions. As the metallic stench of blood suffocates the bus, filling every corner of it with sickening horror. Then, darkness. Oh-ho! There it is! Ande! In all-absorbing darkness, voice is our only light. Now here's the real aura farmer, guys. The only thing here vividly showing are her feet. Like, listen. Feet. I do think I saw a faint shimmering. It was red, and she wore a long fur adornment of sorts. And through the shimmering, I think I saw red eyes. I know that voice, but I also don't. I've never heard it in such a low, imposing tone before. It speaks towards the lesser being. The blood fiend. Shriveled and kneeling, trembling, pathetic. What? Insolent worm. Crimson droplets of blood slowly rise around the blood fiend's mouth before congealing and sealing his mouth shut. Oh, look at that. Cassetti's blood begins liquefying in a slick stream of blood, his form curdling and crumbling, then dripping to the ground. Red sludge? I mean, kind of accurate. He melts rapidly, yet ponderously, like that of ice cream Don Quixote loves so much, putting on the floor heated under the searing sun. What? Yes? Don Quixote turned to look at me, who was still on the ground after being thrown by the shockwave. And Faust exploded earlier, unfortunately, from that pressure wave. With a cryptic look of pity, she uttered something. Something I couldn't quite understand. Hello, Aru. Yep, we saw his passives. The debuffs. I beseeched you. I carefully reached out, grabbed her shoes, and slipped them onto her bare feet one by one. She gasped, stumbled, and slumped to the ground. And she lost her outfit. the red fur. Wow, almost done. Sometime later.
이게 대체 무슨 일이 일어났던 건지 누가 납득되게 설명해 주실 분이 계신가요?
And then everyone's kind of back to normal, gathered around the bus. I knew that the sinners would be all shocked and confused. After all, when they, including Faust and Don Quixote, all came back to life after I rewound the clock, all that remained was the destroyed door of the freight car and the disgusting obliterated remains of what was once Cassetti.
혈기와의 반복된 전투.
You know what?
대부분 정신을 잃은 상태.
Are they within the passage in the freight car or are they on the bus? Because if that mess of Cassetti is on the bus, that's a lot of cleaning to do. Indeed it is, speed limiters.
관리자님의 조치는 적절하다.
그랬지.
Well, good work, everyone.
여기서 대부분이라 함은 셋을 제외한 인원으로 설명을 요구한다면 그 인원에게 물어보는 것이.
그 셋이 누군데?
Who are those three? Faust? Mm-hmm.
관리자님.
Manager? Yep.
아직 의식을 되찾지 못한 돈키호테.
뭐야? 그럼
Wow, you were spot on, haha. When did you even have time to notice that? Oh boy, we're trying to play this off.
의식이 꺼지기 바로 직전 발걸음과 목소리를 통해 파악하였습니다.
어떻게 된 거냐 그래서? 쟤는 또 왜 안 깨어나는 건데?
깊은 잠에 빠진 듯하군요. 생명에는 지장이 없으니.
I remember everything, of course. Don Quixote's sudden transformation. How she practically erased the Blood Fiend and his kindred from the world without even moving a finger. Free food right there for a Mephi. That's true. But I also remembered Faust's last words.
지금부터 일어나는 일은 절대 다른 수가.
Don Quixote was unconscious, and Faust was answering every question with silence. It was only natural that everyone would turn to me for some answers. That's, you know.
그러고 보니 제일 중요한 카드키는
Last I remembered, it was in Cassetti's hands,
지금은 녹아내려버린 그럴듯한 꼴이 보였지.
where she's like, yeah, that pile mess over there?
그러면 그자가 들고 있었다던 카드 키는
반액체 상태가 되었다. 이자의 손가락 뼈와 같이 섞여 있군.
No, the
가운데
key
손가락이
card!
듯하다.
Wait, oh.
다들 침착하세요. 침착해.
Distraction! Perfect!
담배를 더 챙겨왔어야 했는데.
Gregor is about to go through some withdrawal syndromes.
그 힘으로 열어봐도 되지 않냐?
마스터 카드키가 없어도 상황을 해결할 수 있습니다.
어떻게?
여러분에게 해결 방법을 완전히 이해시키기 위해 약 5시간 정도가 소요될 것으로 예상됩니다. 그러니
이거 다시 재수 없어졌네.
메피스토 팰리스의 뒷문을 이용하면 됩니다.
The steely confidence in her declaration was more than enough to win us all over. So we headed to the corridor past the back door, Don Quixote slung over one of our shoulders, and arrived at our destination.
무슨 일을 겪어온 것이냐고 물어볼 수밖에 없는
Virgilius is like, I'd leave you guys for a moment and you come back looking like this. Grains of sand and seashell-like things fell with each step the sinners took.
설명은 뒷사람 해줄 거야.
그게 어떻게 된 것이냐 하면 입안이 꺼끌거리는구려.
Some time ago, Faust explained the gist of this plan as we made our way to the back door.
간단히 말하면 열차가 아닌 공간에서 시간을 보내는 것입니다. A사 표준 시간으로 단 10초. 그 정도의 시간만 기존 차원에서 보낸다면 자연히 이 열차는 도착해 있을 테니까요.
And with that, Faust came to a sudden stop in the middle of one of the corridors.
잠깐. 문이 이렇게나 많고 많은데 망설이지도 않고 그렇게 덥석 열어도 되는
I mean, it
거야?
doesn't really matter which door they go through. They just need to stand there, like across that door for 10 seconds and then, you know, move back in.
네, 이 문이 맞습니다.
아니 이 문을 열면 뭐가 있는지 정도라도 알려줘야지.
굿해요. 그 이상의 정보까진 확인하지 않았습니다. 예상치 못한 걸 마주하게 되는 경험도 훗날을 위해 필요할 테니까요.
Fast experiencing the Gamba experience.
뭐? 야, 그럼
Foss did not wait for Heathcliff to finish his sentence before jerking the door wide open.
지금입니다. 모두 이 안으로.
With Foss' stern command, we quickly walked into a building that looked like a derelict abandoned hospital of sorts.
모래폭풍 수준이네요. 뭐야 여기?
눈이 안 떠져요. 아, 입에 모래가. 아, 이게 설마 모래바람이야?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sinners blurted out a series of colorful complaints, trying to cover themselves in the blasting sandstorm. But Foss continued to count it in that same indifferent rhythm before dragging us out of there just as urgently as she ushered us in. So, we managed to return safe and sound to the interiors of the warp train as it arrived at the P-Core platforms. Did they arrive at L-Core Outskirts branch or H-Core? They didn't really specify where, so we don't really know. As the train was still getting cleaned up, that is, and with our bodies completely covered in sand.
이대로 도착 못하는 줄 알았어요. 멀쩡한 승객이잖아. 어떻게?
The agents are like, where did the sand come from? Are they okay? We were so happy to be done with this whole ordeal that even the W-Corps cleanup agents in the middle of cleanup mission looked downright hospitable.
저희는 귀사의 의뢰를 받고 워프 열차에 탑승한 림버스 컴퍼니 소속 직원입니다.
아, 팀장님이 사전에 고지했던 그분들이시군요. 정말로 기억을 갖고 있네요.
그러고 보니 저기 있는 수면용 포드에 직원분이 자고 계세요.
아, 그거 듣기만 해봤는데 한번 확인해보죠.
If Holland never told that guy, would that agent ever been found, you know? We walked over to the hidden compartment behind the chair that the cleanup agent crawled into. Inside it was...
아무도 없는데요.
Oh no, what happened?
여기가 아니었나?
이곳이 맞다. 그럼에도 여기에 들어갔던
Oh wait, no, did he turn into a blood bag? Or...
역시 멀쩡할 리가 없나? 뭔가 잘못 보신 게 아닐까요?
I doubt that.
잘못 본 모양이네요. 그럼 저희는 이만 나가보겠습니다.
Yes, we were hallucinating here. Foss cut the conversation short before the other sinners began asking too many questions. Now that I became intimately familiar with the meaning of that gesture, I followed her outside without another word. And now she wakes up.
도착한 곳이요?
오늘따라 올해도 파자더만.
알겠다. 자세한 상황은 버스로 이동 중에 듣도록 하지.
네. W사의 관련 보고를 송부하는 것은 ACCA를 통해
Virgilius was already there when we arrived, discussing the events aboard the train with Foss. He looked oddly apprehensive.
나는 카론을 데리고 메피스토 팰레스의 결속 해제를 지켜보도록 하지. 아무래도 관리자가 당신한테 할 말이 많아 보이는 분침을 하고 있는 것 같거든. 자리를 비켜주겠다.
I was finally able to ask Foss once Virgilius left. Why did you do that? Foss' body was quite literally blasted to pieces from the sheer explosive pressure that filled the room the moment Don Quixote's shoes came off. It was as though she knew it was going to happen.
당신의 몸이 터져버리는 것보다 당연히 나은 선택이었으니까요. 죽는다는 것을 거의 알고 있었음에도 시계를 돌리게 만든 것은 죄송하게 생각하고 있습니다.
Yeah, that Don Quixote is, you know, a blood fiend.
ACB가 결성될 때부터 파악하고 있었습니다. 베르그
Of course.
단지 관리자에게 적절한 때의 정보를 개방하라는 ACA 상부의 지침이 있었을 뿐입니다.
And that appropriate moment was back there.
제 개인의 판단으론 그렇습니다. 뭐 파우스트를 포함한 모든 연락이 두절된 상태이니 본사의 허락을 받을 수도 없는 노릇이었죠.
와, 이상.
자세한 연유는 알 수 없겠으나 돌아왔구려.
Return? That was a layered word. We've returned to one of the warp platforms in our own dimensions. We've returned to our daily lives of speculating about what's next in our path, and the usual Faust reconnected to Faust has returned.
그렇습니다.
Faust quietly affirms Yisan's rather nebulous question.
비록 농으로 물어보는 것이지만
This moment, right?
언젠가 다시 만날 수도 있겠소.
You suppose I shall see her again? Fang. She shot a puzzled look at Yisan.
나름대로 꽤 유쾌한 만남이지 않았는가?
He just says something and just leaves. Yisang mused ambiguously before leaving us. Ew. The incident at the warp train was such a chaotic mess that it felt shorter than it really was. But it was also an opportunity to learn so much. You could say it was ideal, right? But it was too soon to start racking our brains about what kind of nonsense trial we were about to face in P-Core. So I decided to enjoy this momentary peace.
그래서 대체 피사엔 어떻게 도착했단 말인가?
Drink some water, Dawn. I'm sure you need that, right?
설명하기엔 너무 지쳤어요.
꼬맹이 진짜 엄청난 모험 하나 놓쳤어.
Dawn missing out on an adventure.
모래알갱이가 떨어져 나갔네요.
The sinners looked at Don Quixote's bewildered awakening, grinning. There's no way what we'll be facing here at District 16, where P-Core was located, but we got this, right? Haha, Q Canto 7. The same faith I saw in Faust, who believes in uncertainty, rises within me too. I looked up to Faust, only to see that Faust was looking at me as well. She nodded at me with her usual, barely noticeable smile, and I gave her a light nod back in return. Time to go find ourselves another golden bow. Wahoo! Well, we are done that rerun. I'm done that stage anyway. You know what? Great voice acting. We love to see that. Hooray. Also, wait a second. Did I not? I didn't clear within 15 turns? What? Okay, you know what? I guess this team was not ideal. Who could I use? Damn, how did I do this the first time? Should I try it again? I mean, I guess I do have time. Okay, you know what? It's okay. I don't think I'll be farming this stage at all because it takes too long to do. Let's bring in my other team. This one. You know, I haven't used Ring Sound in a long time. Should I just use Heisho Sweep, I wonder? I wonder if that'll work. Like, this. I want to try using a Heisho team. My usual fun squad here. We have you, and then we'll just have Dawn here, and then this one. There we go. Let's try it out. If it'll make a difference. So, if it goes over 15 turns, I'll reset. I mean, so far, doesn't look too bad, so we'll make do. Yes. Important that Lewd gets a clash because I want him to have sanity first. You know, that's a bit unfortunate. Do I just keep going? Oh no, Lewd lost HP there. Okay, he won that. Okay, please. Lewd, I know you're doing your best, but like, please, can you at least win your clashes, please? I hope matchup types isn't too bad for this team here, but I mean, I can only hope, right? So. But anyway, while I redo the stage, how do you guys feel about, you know, this rerun of the event? How did you find the voice acting? Did you guys actually just go back through the event, or am I the only one who did this? And you guys are just like watching stream just to hear things out. Oh no, Greg! Okay, good job. Oh no. What? I guess the turns kind of go into like these count, so I have to make use of like what I can do here. Unfortunately, man, 4 turns to deal with these blood fiends, and then I have to deal with the other one that comes out later, which is like kind of annoying. I'm like, what? Oh, okay, that's fine too. USC is my favorite next to the TKT boss theme and Lei Hung's theme. Here for the ride, pretty nice voiceover. I want my lunacy. Please let me do this in 15 rounds. Okay, everyone's getting their things up. Okay, this one. I wonder if we can, you know, spend a few egos here and there. And just like tear this enemy apart if I can. No on use. Do this one here. Dominate. Then this one. There we go. Read through the event and read all the dialogues. Also wanted to hear Sasha mainly. Fair enough, fair enough. Is that a lot of damage? I hope that's a lot of damage. Good job, Honglu. Ouch. Youch. I need to use Faust's ego soon, or later. Ideally, finishing this fight in 3 rounds or 2 would be ideal. Okay, less enemies here. Perfect. You can try beating this one up like so. We can. Nope, that's unopposed. So let's have you attack this one. Oh, the fact that this one won't work. Oh wait, no. Here we go. And this one on Greg? Can I offset this? Yes, I can. And then Faust can just hit this one with this skill here. Maybe this skill. Lots of damage, please. Maybe Faust can trigger the sun and do unga bunga damage. I have not seen Honglu pop off his S3 yet. Hello? Are we gonna save that for Cassetti, maybe? Okay, there goes all the mobs, and now we just need to fight Sasha. Ouch. No, we were so close to staggering. Oh wait, no, this works. There we go. Perfect. Okay, just a bit more. 60. A lot. You know what? This one. So how many turns was that? There we go. Okay, perfect. And then we kind of skip this part. 7 turns. So I need to do this in 8 turns now. Joy. Okay, no problem. No worries. I think it's doable. Very doable. Just offset this. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. That doesn't work. That really doesn't work. Wait, no. Okay. Are they? You're aiming for a Yisung here, so we can do that. And then Radia for this one, and then Yisung for this one. Oh no, that one's aiming for Yisung too. Oh, because Yisung has a taunt, right? And this one's Honglu, perfect. And then I can do you here. Then Greg can just kind of poke him with a skill here. I feel like in the first round, before he does that skill that heals, I'm like, should I? He always heals back to max, doesn't he? Just a couple more turns. Okay, let's repeat this. Oh wait, no, everyone's speed is faster, so I can just pop off these skills here. Great. Good, good, good. Dominating. We'll just do that, and then we'll throw his skill here. Please do a lot of damage, everyone. If you have evaded, it mitigates the healing. You can also attack him before you use the skill by using the slow down ability. Oh, like Dante's ability? I mean, kind of pointless to use it on this fight because you can only use it like a certain amount of times per day, right? Okay, here's the skill. I'd rather just, you know, avoid the skill. Actually, you know what? Honglu and friends have a higher attack speed. I mean, I wonder if this will work. I mean, I guess. How funny would that be? They all don't have avoid. They all have like defensive skills. So evading doesn't really work out. Unfortunately. It's okay. We'll just see what happens if we don't evade. Just like chuck skills on him. No, surely it'll be fine without using that skill, right? Like, how much can he heal? Surely not a lot. Yikes. Yikes. Wait, that's so much. Wait, that's essentially all of his HP back. Oh no! What? It still went back to max. It's okay, I guess. Wow. We're at 10 rounds now. Oh no. Okay. That's not ideal, I guess. Clash lose skills here. Here we go. This one. Otis. You can do that. Wow. Okay, that one's favored. This is a bit annoying now. Let's just attack this one here. We just need to survive a couple more rounds. I think we can do it. 112 damage. Not bad. Okay, pop this skill off and we do unopposed damage. Maybe we can pop off 2 S3s at the same time. Curses, curses. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Cassetti's weakening. Very ideal. Okay, we got him to 1.5k now. Okay, you know what? I think this is a good time to either, you know, pop off an ego of some sort, but let's see if I can just, like, you know, hit him with something. And that's hopeless. That's favored. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, you know what? That's okay too. That's okay too. We're not letting him clash win, however. So I think we might just throw Radia's ego on him. Like that. So he doesn't do that much damage to us. We'll do that. We'll do here. It's favored. We'll put Otis here, and then we can do unopposed, I guess, or favored here. Who is attacking this one? Otis. No, sorry, not Otis. Roshu. He has a higher clash power. You know what? Foss can do it. Oh, Yi sounds red coin skill. Nice. You know, maybe I could have clashed with a different skill. It's okay. Oh, he healed a bit. It's okay. We're almost there. Almost staggering. Why is he just locked into? It's just locked into Roshu there. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this skill here. Anyone to clash with him over here? No. You know what? We can maybe heal some of our sinners here. We'll do that. Then we'll just attack him. Like so. Dominating. We'll do that. And then we'll also back here. Oh shoot, wait, which turn are we on? Okay. We still have time. Thank goodness. Wow, that ego skill didn't even do that much damage. Okay, we're under 1k though, so we're fine, we're good. Stagger? Wow, that was so close! What the heck? Okay, you know what? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I can't believe it. Ain't no way. Shoot. No. Are you kidding me? That's favored. Okay. I mean, that's favored here too. Just let these ones clash like that. That's good. And then we'll do this. Here we go. Here we go. Just needed to do a bit more damage and then... Okay, we are home free. That's so much damage, Radia. Oh my god. There we go. 12 turns. No event token bonus though, unfortunately. It's okay. There we go. Not worth it for the 60 for like that long. I'm done, finally. Well, I guess I'll just do Mirror Dungeon in my own time. Okay, when farming in Mirror Dungeon, do you just do like up until floor 5? I'm like too lazy to go up till floor 10. I still haven't gotten past like floor 11 to 15. I haven't tried that out yet because I've been kind of too chicken to do that. But it's okay, it's fine. Now I can go to the exchange reward and get this one. Heathcliff.
이야, 시간 한번 더럽게 잘 가네.
Heathcliff not for the office work life. He's like spinning his pen there. One day Yuuko will enter the floor plus 10 health. When I do that, I would probably use all the buffs that I can use. I need to like farm up a lot of Starlight to use up so I can abuse it. Abusing the Starlight system is so helpful. Okay, I'll grab these tickets because these are the most important ones. Okay, what else? I would like these things, thank you. And then, I guess I can grab these ticket things. You know, I should have grabbed them. Oh wait, no, I wanted the PA announcer. Oh, I forgot. Okay, you know what? It's okay. I'll just grab it when I do Mirror Dungeon. But for now, I think this is a good time to stop stream. Because I am basically done. The goal. Just exchanging and converting everything before I close off. But yeah, so I wonder when we'll get that maintenance reward for that buggy text we saw during Cassetti's fight. Surely 1.3k lunacy, right? No, probably just 300. But had a good time. The voice acting was spectacular, on point. I will get the new ID for Mersault probably when he drops on Thursday, right? Is that when he drops? In the season event thing, I think, yeah. So 10:30. So that is this week. Because I do have so many like yellow boxes. I do typically save them for the next season switchover, so I can have at least like, I don't know, half of the amount to spend in case I want to use it. But like, a part of me is like, I should just use it anyway, right? I don't know, because I don't have other season IDs and egos, which I'm like, I feel like I should use it. I should just use these ones because these are random crates. Thank you. Okay. But yeah. With the amount of crates I have, I feel like I can probably dispense quite a few thinners. But we'll think about that in the future. Before the season changes. Anyway, I'll see you guys next stream. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I am going to be running out of beans to post for October because the last one was 2 streams ago that I drew. But I'm like, I don't know if I have time to draw. So maybe I'll do that maybe after stream. Just so I have like one ahead and then we can stream like on Tuesday maybe? I'm not too sure. I might be busy both Monday and Tuesday, unfortunately, because I gotta prepare for something. I hope I don't need to do that on Tuesday, but you know what? It's okay. So I'll see you guys then. Oh wait, no. New Arknight stuff coming out, right? On Tuesday. Oh no! Okay, you know what? Maybe that can be left to Wednesday if I can't stream Tuesday. Event FOMO hitting me. Anyway, okay. Take care, guys. Thanks for keeping me company as I went through the not new warp train, the rerun event. Disappear into the forest for 2 days? Oh no! Take care, stay safe. What Arknight stuff coming out on Tuesday? Oh no, just the current massive travel event. The other stages are unlocking. So yeah, I did want to play that when it released, but it's okay. That can be a Wednesday thing if I can't stream Tuesday. Alright, take care guys. See you later, bye!